He was fun. Dark O.
What's
So I was like, some meals and stuff.
yeah, I think I'm in.
I had
Wow.
to go. I rarely do, if I'm being honest.
I'm super late.
Yeah. I could stay up to midnight other nights for other reasons, but
Like D&D. Yeah.
like D&D every fucking Thursday, but like just a random ass New Year's.
I'm the same way.
We
Oh
always
my
have to
God.
redo the game chat. What's up?
Guys, I had the strangest dining experience I've ever had in my entire life this last
Like
week.
one of those like blind things.
No, I wish. It was a shitty Denny's. It was at a shitty Denny's.
Oh!
Shitty
Yeah.
So we get there and there's only the manager and the cook. Those are the only two people who are working at this Denny's.
That's a great start.
Luckily, we were the only people there, so match perfect. The dude didn't want to write our order down because he had a system. But then he got through two people and he was like, hold on, I gotta go put this in the computer. And we were like, what?
It takes partial orders. As many
Yeah,
as he can
and then he
remember.
came, and then this is, I'm not exaggerating, I wish I was, he came back 3 times to get this person's order right.
That's wild.
And then we got the rest of them, and then a bunch of other shit happened. The main crazy thing that happened was he asked us if we knew anyone who was looking for a job to work at that Denny's.
So he was like trying to panhandle out jobs too.
Yeah. And we were like, nah, dude. But we were like, I was there for work, and so like, but we're hiring. Do you know anybody?
They should have served all of the plates on job applications as placemats.
I know, dude. That would have saved a lot of time. Chad and Alfie should be late.
How you doing, Henry? How do you sound?
They sound super You know, some people get like really deep.
Sick.
They sound super sexy. Maybe that's good.
Okay,
I like
I feel like Grandma just gets even more amazing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm only gonna say that. Or if he can, he's gonna get on soon to defend his honor.
I only get nasally because you give me allergies. And I was like, fair argument. What up? What up? Hello.
And the fact that you picked the Ring of Mind Shielding as your weapon and had it already have a mind in it, I was like, as soon as you were talking about that, I was like, oh fuck, that's so funny. So I love that. That was really good.
You specifically said, make sure your magical
Hello?
item ties into your character. I was like, yes. That's
Oh.
What up?
that was super fun.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. And it
Why do
came
you
up in our
sound like you're
game.
talking from a bathroom?
It came up
Sorry.
from our game.
Did?
No,
that
I'm
in
not.
the-
Dick.
in the game I played, that Henry had invented the cold beer machine. It kept
Freaking way.
I know we were on a fucking roll. That was gonna be great. Yeah.
yeah, you guys came with it. So it literally came up because someone is an alchemist and they needed condensation, something that was making condensation. And I was like, actually, there is a cold beer machine in this exact fucking city.
Yeah, which
That's
was
super
awesome. We just rolled with it.
Yeah.
That's
I
sweet.
like the fart sword though. We'll have to get it someday.
Yes. We can make it in D&D Beyond.
Well, all right. I'm
Alex,
glad we got a
actually,
session out of there. Huh?
I want to say a total aside.
It's
So I
pretty
told
cool.
my
Oh,
Randall,
sorry, what was it?
Randall, you go ahead.
I go ahead. Pretty cool tank top.
Oh. Just no answer from the only guy in a cool tank top.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I was so confused. I was like trying to understand what you just said. I just heard pretty blue, and I was like, huh? Like I was so confused for a
It's
cool
like, wow, he's like,
second. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold, but you know, it
Hey.
is what it is.
Yeah. No, it feels great out here. It's actually like a little warm, but this is sick too. So everything's cold. But anyways, so I'm glad that Marsh, thank you so much for stepping in and helping out last week and throwing together a little one shot. Not chance that anyone record any of it.
No,
You guys are the worst.
I didn't.
I'm gonna have to give you guys like commands to calling like Craig when we need Craig for a quick recording or something.
Yeah, if I would have thought about it sooner, I would have asked about all that stuff. But I literally was just
No.
sitting here. I was like, oh shit, we could still play.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. I was like, I was all like cheery. I was like, oh, they're playing right now. That's so cool. And whatnot. So I was keeping my eyes on the activity. And it sounds like you guys had a blast. So that's awesome. I'm working on all kinds of new exciting things for the intros and all that stuff. If you guys happen to who saw the Hollow session last night, we threw in the little new intro to that, and it's pretty badass. Your guys' is not yet complete. Today was a crazy day, but tomorrow I'm gonna finish it and I'll show you guys, and it's pretty fucking sick. So I look forward to that.
I saw a version of their Apollo game where they're in a tree and they found the rock that we found. It looked like the same rock to me.
Oh man, if you guys watched yesterday, you would realize that they saw a whole different side of that rock.
Oh, okay.
It got
Damn.
pretty wild. It got pretty wild for them. They don't love that place any more than you guys do. But yeah,
Chad playing
actually,
tonight, or
what was that?
is Chad playing tonight?
I
Mhm.
believe
Yeah,
he
he's
is.
just gonna be
They
late.
say he's gonna be late.
Cool.
So
Well, I'm mostly gonna be like like a spectator here, so I'll join him late.
well, you could always type in too, and then we'll quick narrate also.
Cool.
And if you guys hear a child being murdered in the background, it's okay. He's laughing.
that's what they all say.
Some begins at least. So, with you guys, we last left off with a couple things. You guys got a new dock. Calvin came through. A ship arrived. Meek came through. And you
Nobody
guys
tell him.
out to ocean and decided to come back from the ocean very quickly after a very rough go about your guys' first trip through. The
That's
ship is
fair.
still in one piece. It can use a bit of work and attention and love and care, but otherwise, you guys did make it back. So congratulations on surviving the sea. Hopefully we'll see more of that in the future, but a bit more bronze brought forward. Otherwise, you guys go back, I assume, to the tavern, in where we are. One second, let me go ahead.
I gotta get finished logging in. I went to the website, but I didn't.
Oh yeah,
click on
you're good.
login
Take your time. Take your time. But as you guys are heading back to the tavern, by all means, any of you guys can have a start a discussion.
So, Alistair, you know how you lit the ship on fire?
I did no such thing.
Okay.
You saw I protected everybody.
All right. Well, when you're ready to deal with reality, let me know. But I think we need to set a firm boundary on fire on the ship. And I know that might offend some people. And I look at Darko as well, and I go, but let's
I
keep
didn't
the
start the
fire.
fire.
Not a fan
No,
of
I
this
know.
rule.
But I don't want to be that guy. You know, I don't want to be the rules guy, but in the group. But that was a fiasco.
Let's be democratic about it. Let's put it to a vote.
Well, I mean,
I
why
mean,
was
well, I
mushrooms?
have like 9 votes because y'all don't know how to sell a ship, and
That's
it's
true.
9-0. Y'all suck. You're banned. You're banned.
Well,
I'm going to talk to Tuck about banning you.
I think rule number 1 should be no mushrooms before getting on the ship.
Aye.
If you would have
And
just agreed to
no,
the
no,
facts of the
anybody
sun and
other
the
than
stars.
Marsh. I think that Marsh will listen. Anybody else? No offense, mate. You're better on the land.
I'm going to go back on that boat because it's got a really big crossbow on it. So
You should
All
take
right,
the
I
crossbow
won't
off
take
the
any more
boat.
mushrooms.
ooh, and put it on the
Put it
Jolly
on a wagon.
Roger. Oh, the
Yeah.
wagons. Oh my God, a siege wagon.
Yeah.
Out of the question. Just
Now we're thinking. This is good. Eek, we have a project for you.
what? What project now?
Siege wagons, Meek. The vehicle of the future. There'll be a siege wagon in every driveway.
Yes. With RAM or no RAM?
No ram.
Okay.
We'll just bring the ram. You just put it in the wagon. That's what it's for.
Dodge the RAM and okay. Crossbow. Got it.
Yep.
He starts scribbling little scribbles as he usually does when he takes construction notes. He kind of just makes little imprints of what it should look like. So he's on it. He's brainstorming.
Can't wait to see it.
He's like, yes. Of course.
So there were like those pirates, huh? What's the over under on if they're back at the bar now?
Who are you asking? Oh.
Just a group.
I
If they
mean,
are, we'll put them in a pit.
Okay.
I don't know why they would still be here.
Oh, ERIYA, you're already inside.
Yeah, we've arrived. Well,
I mean, you guys can still be walking over, but it's up to you.
oh no, I'm gonna get a drink.
You absolutely can. Reb's like, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, we got some
Oh fuck!
patriots coming in.
I like look up and I said, "Fuck, Jaunty's here."
Oh no! Don't hit me!
Man, we almost lost
Please.
Jaunty too. I forgot about that.
That was close. Super close to death. It's like I think the monster roll to 1 is the only reason why Jaunty's alive.
Yeah, well, you did get turned into a shark, so that's pretty.
That's true. He was saved by a shark.
It's a different character.
Oh, you're right. That's a totally different thing. No, wait. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Jaunty got turned
he was
into
a shark.
You
Yeah,
turned
Jaunty was a
Jaunty into the shark.
Jaunty turned into a shark.
Yeah.
And then I turned him into a shark. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
then,
turned him into a shark. Yeah.
he
No, but that
finished
was the
off
same character.
The octopus monster.
Yeah. So he survived.
Yeah, we know. You just almost died
Yeah.
because he fell into the fucking water.
I'm totally alive. Now hear me, please.
You got it, man. Hey, by the way, dudes, we got a decent influx of customers, man. And you guys kind of look around and you notice you guys got a different little group around. They all seem to be enjoying their drinks. Oops. Okay, so I'm not following y'all. Can you guys see those people?
Yeah.
I see the people.
Okay, cool. You got it. Sweet. So yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
guys
go
got a couple
start.
Patreons.
I'm gonna start walking around to the tables and like slapping Chosen One flyers on the table.
Yes.
You
We're
got it.
followers of the church.
I'm actually gonna get behind the.
We have a tithe box in the Jolly Roger, don't we?
Well, it's technically in the church section now. Yeah, there's a
Oh, we
tip,
need to
yeah.
put one in the Jolly Roger too.
You've got
That's
it.
the tip. That's the tip jar.
But there's a tip jar though, so it's not necessarily.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a tip jar of their own that they created.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you're feeling generous, tithe jar is over there.
The tithe jar.
The tithe jar.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, we'll look into it. These are great meals so far. The stroganoff. Compliments to the chef. A lot of people seem to be enjoying themselves so far.
Right.
But no pirates. At least no pirates yet. Probably about 6-ish in the evening. So it's
Okay.
tight that slowly a crowd will probably come in. You guys have been established. People definitely know of you guys. There's a well beaten path of very badly uprooted trees that no one has maintenance or cared for. About a mile and a quarter stretch or so coming up to this point. There's a couple actually, if you were to go to the very entrance where the instructions go this way, that way, there's a couple paths that go off in the other direction, and it's not well beaten, but it's there. Like some people have chosen to go in that route. Who knows what they found if they ever came back. But otherwise, yeah, it's very well known. You guys do get some. I wouldn't go as far as say regulars because you guys are 18 miles out of the way, but frequent visitors or of the type through word of mouth along the Merchant Mile and trade.
Rep, have we gotten any special deliveries lately? Oh, and actually, did anybody come for that big ass chest that was here?
Well, he gets like a beer and he starts drinking it. So, would you believe me if I said that chest just grew legs and walked out?
Yep, I would absolutely believe you.
Because that's pretty much what happened.
Well, that's none of my business. That's the chest's business.
Why does it sound like John's microphone is in a potato chip bag that he's just rubbing around?
I don't know who's going on.
No,
looking for the beard.
literally, it sounded like his microphone was in a chip bag, and he was going like this.
It was.
You got caught, John. Busted.
Yeah. And I can't find the beard, so I'm winging it tonight.
Oh, and I'm gonna have to raise the DCs for you, dude. Without that beard, man. People are less convinced of Darko's tales.
Shit.
All right.
So this
Cheers,
chest
boys.
literally. Oh yeah,
Cheers.
actually, hold on. Shit, I didn't grab a beer. Hold on.
Yeah,
Chosen's
the second
back. Phil
chest,
Chosen
I'm
in.
like, all right, beer me.
Absolutely nothing is going on, Chosen.
It's not
Ready.
true. We've invented the battle wagon. The siege wagon, excuse me. We invented the siege wagon.
We
Oh
sure
yes,
did.
we've put in an order for 2 siege wagons.
Fantastic.
It's just
I'm
a wagon
excited.
with a big ballista on it.
That's awesome. That actually sounds really cool.
It would be freaking awesome.
Is our boy Henry?
He was
He
here, but
was.
he left.
Yeah, he
So
said
make sure to
something
send
about
him-
he only-
Be spectating, but we should all send him very mean messages until he rejoins us. That's my opinion.
That's a
mean,
great
or at
opinion.
least like, where you at?
I
I
think
found that peer pressure is an effective means to
The
get people to
best-
do what you want them to do.
it's the best opinion. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's have a good night, boys.
There we go.
Cheers.
Oh shit.
What?
That reminds me of something.
Uh-oh.
Darko, it
Are you
seems
gonna
there's
tell
a
us?
horse in your church.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in the group It's
Did you start recruiting horses as well as followers?
oh shit.
Who put a horse in the church?
It's
Well.
crapping all over the place.
What the hell? I'm just
No
gonna
one seems to
off
be
into
picking
the
it up.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this. Where the fuck do I put this? I wish we had just like a shit posting because
I'm
that's
gonna
just-
cast prestidigitation so that the smell of manure just wafts across the
Okay.
bar
All right.
towards Darko.
in the what the hell? Why is there a horse? And I'm gonna like slap the horse on the ass and try and get it to move.
All right. For sure. Give me a intimidation check for this. You're a little dude.
Oh, dude, he found the
alive.
beard.
Horse. You tell that
Yes, I
horse's
did.
boss.
Yeah, he realized that this would have been a failed check for sure if he didn't find that beard. So he went. He acted quick.
Good move.
I get it.
Okay. The horse kind of like trots ever so casually forward and out the front doors.
Who is this right here?
Oh,
Yeah.
ignore that one.
Oh,
Oh, this is a fucking horse.
How do I get that second floor? I
Yeah.
want to see some of these bedrooms.
I'm gonna walk over to Tilk
I have
over
to
here
move
and
you
be
up there.
like,
Hold on.
Oh, good.
One
"Who's
second. Quit moving out of the It's like I want to go somewhere. It's like no.
Oh, snap, crackle, pop. This is a cozy corner. Visible wall on this corner.
Sorry. Go ahead, Darko.
oh, I was gonna walk up to Tilk. Who the hell let a horse in the church?
Well, me?
Okay, why?
Oh, he's honest.
I don't know. It's me. Never know.
Okay, well, see all the shit on the floor of the church?
Yes.
You see it.
He like looks ever so not necessarily awkwardly, but more like I knew this moment would come. You know, like he's been putting it off for a minute. I'll tell me
Go for
to
it.
clean it up. Yes. And he starts just
Right away.
walking away and heading off. And he's like, Make! And he heads off. You're not quite certain if he does immediately or not find him, but he's gone.
All right, well then I'll walk outside. I can find the door.
It's over here.
There's a goddamn maze of invisible walls.
You're stuck up there, dude. Let's see where you at. Well, it's because
Okay.
each room has like a set of, like an entry and an exit.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got in there though. Wait, where'd you go?
It's fun. I was just moving around, bouncing off walls.
Just like lost your character. This
It was nice
possession dude.
knowing Alistair, guys. When we having the funeral, he got lost in the walls.
Cast
Right.
invisibility.
There's a
never
spell I
saw-
could switch where I can like go into the stone, but it seems quite useless.
Oh, meld with stone? Is that one?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on where you are. Like if you were in a quarry and you were planning a surprise, then boom. But I mean, I guess really.
Or if you were in the Underdark.
It's like quite possibly the most useless spell.
True Strike.
I think that's True Strike, yeah, because it burns a turn, then burns a turn, and then you might not even get the turn. So, the thing. Well, sorry, So Darko, you got Till going on. You head outside. You see the horses just outside mowing, grazing amongst the grass, giving you guys a little uneven to mow. Not like anyone cares for the yard much as of yet. And the rest of you guys are in the tavern. You guys do have a couple patrons that all enjoying some beef stroganoff that Rep whipped up following your very particular recipe. Um, there's been no news of any shady characters or pirates just yet. There is one man in the corner that's been here for quite some time, and he seems to be on his fourth brew, and he has quite the hiccups. They call Rep particularly calls him the hiccuper. Yeah, you see the hiccuper over there? Yeah. Funny story about him. I gave him his fourth brew, and he belched so loud that everyone cheered, and then someone bought him another one. Man, the hiccuper, legendary. Have you guys ever belched and earned a beer for it?
Marsh says, "Never belched in my life, Sonny, and I'm not about to start."
Uh-huh.
That's not true. I burp all the time. I'm just jealous that he got a beer because of it.
Yeah, right. Thought that was an amazing thing to myself. But anyways, everyone else here, they been here for maybe half a lum, hanging out.
Maybe
Cool.
Jaunty Jules.
Monty Cat shape water, make his beer into a little spiral so he can suck at the bottom of it, and it just sort of like spirals into his mouth.
Shotgun.
He
Well,
tries to belch as loud as he can.
Okay, give me a performance check.
Oh, performance check. You know you can perform. That's one of the best.
Give me a Constitution saving throw as Chauncey goes to belch and he swallows the air bubble that he was supposed to let out, and then it forces like an odd
With a
struggle to
+9,
breathe.
I
He's
get
like,
a 1.
the beer just pours out of his nose, his ears, and you even see a little push out of the sides of his tear ducts, and he's just like, he's just like a destroyed little man.
and then just start slapping him super hard on the back. You all right there?
He does a little like Pillsbury Doughboy when you clap him on the back. How'd it go?
Well, I'll say before you started choking yourself to death, that looked cool.
I'll try again later, maybe.
I don't recommend it.
So Marsh, do we still have fuck, where was it? That secret room where we kept all of our secret stuff, like the stuff that we were keeping for people?
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where's my
Our
Azurite at?
secret room where we kept all of our secret
Like
stuff.
it's like it wasn't really a
We didn't
secret
have a
room.
name for it. It was just
more
a
like
secret
storage.
room.
Closet.
Yeah, it
was
was
like
the
a closet. It was
the storage closet. It was the broom closet.
Like, here,
Isn't
put
that
all
where
your
you
secret
kept
stuff in
like
my
your
closet.
secret coins or whatever too?
Yeah.
dropped.
Well, they aren't secret coins. They're just electrum pieces. They're
You
just
got a basement. Right?
So that would be like your
Basement.
second. So as you guys go this way, there's the door to the general store room, and then like a desk with like a ledger and stuff. And then this room would be your secret room, but there's no decorations in there as of right now because we haven't quite established how you guys want to arrange some things. Then technically downstairs will eventually take you guys to the very hard at work underground arena, that gambling hall / stadium / multi-purpose area, and
Just a-
gloom
like a
and doom.
rec room.
Yeah, and then the gloom and doom deck hall where his skeletons sit and simmer.
Man, the JR is going to be a one-stop shop.
Actually, are you actively just kind of like going around stuff? You do see Tilk kind of pop in after assumingly finding Meek, and he comes up to Alistar, and I don't know which one. Let me find Tilk's token.
I just got trapped in a room.
Aren't you like in the kitchen?
Yep.
So Tilk is like, Alistar. He looks at Darko, who's a little ways from him, and tries to be quiet. His friend has taken residency below. So he says, yeah, Darko's friend has taken residency below.
In our basement?
He like nods a big old like,
In my skeleton's den?
Exactly. He made his own area.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Not until I make my area first. Well,
I mean,
take me to him. Take me to him immediately.
Oh.
Darko, you better come with me and solve this.
I'm not going down there. No.
I don't know the way.
Maybe you wait for presentation. Yes.
Don't wait. Go down now. We'll go down the other way through the cage.
Wait a minute. What are y'all talking about?
Follow me, Darko.
For what?
Trying to storm out, but I can't. Storming out.
Okay. So for the brief
You guys
moment,
all see this if you want to follow.
you see Darko, Alistar, and Chilk storming out and heading over to a small little area in the trees where the original hole began for Alistar's mission and his desire of creating this unique area. Now, I'm not going to show you anything yet, Alistar. And it's because we're getting real fancy with it. But the brief description you see coming down from this tunnel is that it is beautifully excavated at this rate. There are proper, like miners, like I guess you could say miners supports going through it as the cave is properly excavated, but it goes steep and there's like little indented stones to give it like a steep stairway going straight down to save from the longevity of the travels. But as you get to what looks to be a landing, probably assumably 40 or 50 maybe feet below, you don't know the actual stats. You walk in and now you're California. Have you ever been to the pyramid, the Long Beach pyramid at Long Beach or Long Beach State College? No. So it's a really big building that looks like a pyramid. So this, you walk down and you're basically walking in. It's a huge opened and dome going straight above. There's different levels. It looks to be like imagine second and third deck of like an opera hall, kind of hanging over, looking down into a even further pit below. You walk up about 20 feet from this landing, and it goes to the left and wraps around this entire stadium. It stops immediately to the right, and that kind of like looks like where that's like the wall, just this huge slate wall going up and down from top to bottom. No other entries in that formation. And you look below and it's about another 25, 30 feet varying this just full on terrain. It even has a tree down there. It's just got like what looks to be a potential river that maybe can fill up in some way. I mean, you imagine if there's a river down there, there'd be water at features or some sort. It looks like a full on, like, it could be a great day for a picnic or it could be a bad time for a battle. It looks very versatile in the way it's laid out. You do notice that there seems to be some plates or I guess you could say like objects, unknown purposes to it, sticking out and seemed informed like they should be properly hidden. You imagine that's part of the current progress and work. You don't see anyone out here. It's quite quiet. You don't even hear any echoes other than you guys' own footsteps. And Tilk speaks out. So, as you see, and you hear like his echo, see, every time he speaks, basically, just kind of whispers around. You imagine that when there's a lot of people in here, it's just probably like a crazy roar. So, might be something you want to address. But he's like, as you see, there's a vast amount of space to work with. Down there is modular. What do we do? We argue over name, but we haven't decided. Patent pending is what no say. No, ask him. But otherwise, modular system down there. And then up here, seating, luxury, fancy things. No say, chosen one, bakery for fancy foods. We sell fancy foods. We give entertainment. But then we have privacy. And he goes down, and there's there's a 2-deckers above, and then there's like a little conclave going further in that's covered, obviously, from beneath them. It goes down to a little hall, and there's like a very nice looking brass door. It has like this nice shine to it. The torches that are lit on each side, you feel this nice vacuum warmth. And Tilk opens the door, and you see that it breaks out into like a handful of miscellaneous potential chambers. Like this is your guys's playground space. Make it what you want, kind of thing. It has no shape, sense, or form. There's like natural rocks here and there. It's just like a big open cavern going around different pillars of natural rock that have already existed in in its presence. They kind of like worked around for whatever reason. They left these maybe as supports, more natural for design or whatever purposes they may have. And he goes, yeah. About 30 or 35 more feet, there's a black, just pitch black, even with a torch next to it, is almost nulled to it, sitting there in the wall.
Certainly looks like Darko's friend. I am quite impressed by the progress of this place, though. Darko, do you mind getting rid of that, whatever it is?
No. Why?
You're Darko the Darkness. It's your darkness, I would say.
Well, I mean, sure. I mean, I could try. Like, I mean, is there a problem? Like, why am I even down here? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'll deal with this myself.
Yeah,
I
why
can't
did you bring
spell
me down
magic.
here? I just because I know the guy, like, just spell magic.
I just straight try to knock the friggin' darkness out of there.
Okay, you go to make contact with it. As you do that, everyone in the bar, what are you guys doing?
Oh,
Drinking.
Marsh is just slamming drinks with Chosen One.
Okay.
Did
Getting
Chosen
boozed.
tell you, Crossbowman, about the time that Chosen drank 32 grogs?
32 grogs. No, I'd love to see it though. Let's get started. And he pours you another.
Chosen
that.
can't tell the story because he don't remember.
Ah, well, all right.
But I
Did I ever-
woke up as if it was a good time.
Marsh goes, I've got oh, Sandy.
Oh, bye, buddy.
Um,
Night, little guy.
Yeah, we have like little
I got
pads,
so
luckily. Sorry.
I got so distracted.
Really cool.
That's okay though.
Oh, good. Oh, by the
Um,
way, my son peed in a potty for the very first time today, and he did it twice.
That's
All
awesome.
right, 2 in a row.
Dude,
We're
congrats,
on a
man.
good
Two.
streak. We're on a good streak.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
keep it up.
So, basically potty trained, and
yeah.
that's the end of that
That's
story.
it. It's over.
That's awesome.
Good job. You really
Yeah.
did it.
So, Marsh, you were going on about trying to insist on the grogs, and then you were. I don't know.
Yeah. So Marsh is telling him. Marsh goes, "You ever played a game called Centurion?"
Sounds like Senchosian. I like
Sure,
this
we'll
game.
call it that at the bar. Centurion. Yeah. So I pull out a bunch of shot glasses and I pour 10 shots of beer for
Okay.
him, and I go, "You feel like this is hardly even one beer, bud. You feel like you could do these 10 shots of beer?"
Chosen big. He'd do easy little shots all day.
Great. All right. And I put up 10 more shot glasses, and I fill them with beer. I was like, why don't you do these? Why don't you do these 20 then? We'll see how you're feeling.
All right, Chosen goes for all 20.
Okay.
The 20 shots of beer, or
Oh
Yeah.
my god, how
It's
It's
fast?
20.
okay.
That's what you go 1 a minute, bud. That's why it's called a centurion. It takes 100 minutes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Chosen
So,
no
first-
understand minutes. He just takes shots, so he just goes.
All right. He
Okay.
just starts going.
Is there special rules to this, Marsh? That you
No,
wanna
you
go
just
with?
have to finish 100 shots within 100 minutes. That's the whole game. It's called Centurion.
Okay, so you got him at. So you're pushing him to 20 at the moment.
Yeah, I have 20
And
put out.
okay, so you don't divulge all the details in that sense.
No,
You're just
I have
pushing
not
him. Yeah, got it. You're
Yeah.
hitting him to 20 for right now. Got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, chosen before you. You have 20 shots of beer. These look like 3 little grogs that you've been
Oh
drinking.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're
so
over here
absolutely.
just you're over here
Go
just
for it.
pounding them back, pop, 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 pop. Not even a sweat.
Great.
Chosen
Or
said
20
line 20 more up. This should
You
be
got it.
easy.
I pour him 20 more.
Whoa, this is crazy. I gotta see that.
20 more appear. Chosen. You go about it again the same way.
I cast thaumaturgy for the crowd that we have, which is of small amounts. Gather, see the chosen drink 100 drinks in less than 60 whatever things you call it.
You hear the crowd. Yeah. Oh, can he do it? We'll see. You hear like
Sprinkle a rainbow.
You got it. This. The hiccup guy just kind of
the hiccup guy's still there.
And
Love
then I
it.
slam the other 20.
All right. How much time do you think has gone by for these 40 shots that he's done?
We'll say he's probably hitting about
Less than
yeah,
5.
probably less than a minute. Chosen's pretty nuts. He's a big dude. You can just
Okay,
start
so he's
pumping him
just
out.
going down the line.
Yeah,
okay.
he's just going down the line. He's running it. He's running it right now. Chosen, this round you go about it, and I need you to give me a con save at the end.
All right.
Taking bets here. Taking bets. Who thinks he can do all 100?
Oof. Oof. Oof.
All
That's
lose.
so good.
Oh.
Chosen lets out a mini belch to him, but it's quite big to everyone in the immediate surroundings. And he's just like, Rep is like, not enough for a free brew, dude, but good stuff. Keep trying.
Try harder next time.
I put a big
Cast
sign up.
guidance on myself
Okay.
to give myself a little bit more focus on the next round.
All right. You do another round of 20.
Oh,
Good.
for
Pour
sure.
20 more.
Oh yeah.
You
20
finished
more
this,
come
you're
up.
over halfway done.
Henry,
Yeah.
the hiccupy dude is like, oh, mate, do you think you can do it? I don't know if he's with us.
Henry? I don't think he is.
Oh, maybe I lost him. Yeah, I didn't see that. My bad. Well, he'd be calling out to Henry, and Henry'd be like, well, I think we'll see. And he's just like staring off at Chosen. You're not like showing any weakness, but you do feel a little something. But
Okay. Yeah.
you
I'm sure.
choose that. You choose to do you. So another 20.
I'm gonna keep rolling now.
You
Yeah.
got this. Let's do this.
Taking bets. Who wants
With
to
your guidance.
gamble?
So a D4.
Come on, man. And play some bets, boys.
So
Come on, man. You know you wanna. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
All right. Not bad, not bad. You take these down. Doof, 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 doof. Give me a performance check.
That's 60 down.
This is gonna be lovely. I know the end result. I'm gonna just barf all over the place, but you know.
You let out a pretty good belch. You're just like ripping it. You want to give us your best interest? Yeah. I mean, that one was good. Rep is just like, not bad, not bad. How about this next 20 and then you're in a free one?
Say, here's 20 more, bud.
I cast guidance again on myself. Chosen.
All right.
And do this. This is easy.
Okay. Go for it.
The one time I remember to use guidance. All right. Do another 20. Go for it. Here we go.
Oh.
Ooh.
You take it down.
Spicy meatball.
You gulp it down. You hear the you guys
Chosen
are all,
feel he's getting more sober as he drinks these.
everyone's like cheering on, like, yeah, woo, and then you hear the hiccup guy like, I place a bet he can't do it, and Henry's like, I'll take you on that bet. He can do it. what are we betting? And he's like, oh, rounds on everyone. No, okay. And Henry agrees. You do another 20.
Yes, sir. Last 20, my dude.
Last 20.
And I pour-
Okay.
Yeah, I pour around.
Cast guidance one more
Tap him on
time.
the shoulder. Take a dive. Take a dive.
You got a real support team there.
Yep.
Rep is like,
Chosen-
one
Chosen
of
just,
these
like,
is
kinda, like,
free.
slaps the Jaunty Jewels to the
We're gonna
to the
lose on
wayside.
this. You don't take a dive, we're gonna lose money.
You don't understand how the game is played, man.
All right, so I need to add the 1d4. 1 second. Okay, so it gave me 13
Okay.
on that con roll.
You're feeling on the wheezy side. You're still strong. So I'm just like copying and pasting some of these people, so I could like make a couple more. You guys got a little crowd going. More people are coming in. You know, this is like a
Give him another
little
20.
moment.
I kind of stagger
Mhm.
to my feet, or stagger back, stand up, try to catch myself, and then I slowly but surely raise my arm, and then I slowly but surely raise my other arm, and then cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
To deliver the largest belch that anybody has ever heard in this room.
All right. You let out this massive, just like tortoral belch mode for scrub, and you hear the glass
God
in
damn
the
it.
church next door all shatter.
Makes sense.
And then I cast, and then I yell
Chosen
with
one.
Thaumaturgy, Mick!
He pops in. I say the master. No.
I hear glass needs to be cleaned.
He already has the little pan and broom, and he just starts walking off. You slowly hear the little ching, 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 ching of the sweeping of glass, and well, that's the church.
Centurion in 2 minutes.
Yeah, so I just pick up, I just pat you on the back, I pat you on the shoulder, and I go, yeah, Chosen, I'm really proud of you. I thought you'd be able to do it, and you you did, and I love to see it. And I just pat you on the back, and I go, you don't win anything, and probably don't do that every night, but I'm not your mom, so do whatever you want. And I turn around and serve somebody else a drink.
Yeah.
And to do the hiccupy dude that was just like, no. And he's like, oh, come on, mate. We made a deal. And he's just like, no. He kind of like pushes Henry, and Henry kind of pushes him back, and the guy falls into this dude right here. Where's Henry's token, actually?
It's
He's
outside.
outside.
Hey, a deal's a deal.
Wait, did this guy just push Henry?
Yeah, that guy's gonna get fucked. We might
I'm
have a
about
dead
to
person.
Nobody pushes up.
Henry pushes this dude, Mr. Hiccupy, and Hiccupy falls back. Hiccupy backs up into this guy, and this guy pushes him. He stumbles forward and pushes this dude, and everyone just starts pushing each other. It becomes a mad mosh pit. It was like, hey, you. Wait, what's
Oh,
going on?
shit.
They're like all
Chosen
swinging
jumps
around.
in. Ah!
Chosen jumps in. It becomes a full-on brawl.
Oh my god.
Brawl.
Marsh
brawl.
jumps up on the counter he has his crossbow out. He's just like aiming, like trying to find somewhere to shoot with his crossbow.
Dante casts hypnotic pattern over everybody, including himself. Stupidest thing ever.
Okay, hold on. Let me set you guys up. So John T's in there. Henry's in there, Rep's in there, Marsh is in there. Hold on, there's a million like little tokens here.
By the way, it's a concentration spell, I'm pretty sure. So if Jaunty falls unconscious, nobody falls unconscious except for Jaunty.
So Jaunty just throws us out there before like as everyone just starts flipping out.
Oh, it's right as people are flipping out.
You
Like,
got
he
it.
starts
Okay.
seeing a brawl, and he's like, "Oh no,
Well,
man! I don't want to fight on
Does
my
hypnotic
hands."
pattern make you fall unconscious, or does it just like confuse you?
No, if it
Oh,
makes
I
you
think you just
stand
stand there
on,
and
yeah,
you're
like in a
staring at
daze. Yeah, everyone's just like, staring at a god from like whatever the hell they see doing nothing.
Gotcha.
Jeez, everyone's
Doesn't say
initiatives are
anything about
high.
John
Shit.
T.
inside of it?
And Jonty, you get to choose who is affected by it, right?
I don't think so. I think everybody
I
within
don't-
it is automatically.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
every-
it's with everyone within that
I'm rereading
square,
it
right?
now. Each creature
we
in the
go.
area
I'll be right
displays
back.
a pattern must make a wisdom save. So if they have vision and their eyes are open,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah.
So okay,
I have vision.
what's the save though for What's this? What's the actual save for that?
The wisdom saving?
Yeah, the number. I mean, like, what did we have to get?
Is it 14?
You know, it's weird that it doesn't say anything about me being inside of it, but I assume me being inside of it, I would be
Is
affected
save.
by it.
All right, if you want to be affected by it, give me a save.
Yeah. It's,
Are we all
what's the
throwing
save?
saving throws?
Yeah,
What's
everyone.
the-
That's
I
the.
have no target save though for me. So I'm inside
What's
of
the
it.
DC of it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, sorry, I can tell you the DC of it. Boop. Poking through my spell. It's a 14.
That's what I thought.
14
Okay.
wisdom.
So Henry actually saves with a -1. Chosen
fa-
fails.
Chosen fails epically.
Roll for it. Let's see
What?
happens.
John
What's
D.
going on
Jules
with all
fails.
these-
Jaunty is charmed.
I honestly don't feel like he should, but I'm gonna give it to you. I like that idea.
Can he
I mean,
be
who
charmed
knows? It's
if
more
there's
like a
still-
splash up there. Yeah.
So then does
Not
Chosen
moving.
wake up?
No, you're for sure. No, you're under the
all
effects.
charmed.
John T, because he casted himself. I don't know if I would honestly think that he would be under his own
Okay, I'm
effects,
not
but I mean,
charmed.
it could be. I
don't know.
mean, it's weird. It's one of
And
those weird things.
Since it's a concentration, he loses concentration because
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, you have to
Oh,
concentrate
okay, so
on
I
it, John
can't
T.
be
So you're
charmed.
fine, but Chosen, you are affected, Chosen.
Jaunty Keen. Jaunty
Oh, I'm out. I'm a.
Look at the pretty colors.
Yeah. Chosen never sees something so pretty.
Yellow swirls in the air. Some purple and a little bit of orange comes through and some red. It's kind of fiery haze.
And then John T gets all weird about it because John T's John T, and he starts throwing out some butterflies and
Oh, man,
little
look at the
things for people to be
butterfly.
distracted by.
Look at the butterfly. Woozy,
And then he
woozy.
steals
That's awesome.
everybody's money
You guys don't gotta fight, man.
and
And
leaves.
that you don't need this purse either, right? You don't need that coin purse. You're cool. You already spent this on most anyway. You lost the bet. I think you lost. Pretty sure this guy bet against Chosen.
John T's just fucking up. Like, well, real quick, John T. Let's make sure everyone rolled.
Yeah, let's check everybody. First.
Marsh, did you give us a wisdom save?
He did not. He's not here right now.
Oh, he's not here. Okay, so hold on. Let me make sure everyone else did. Rep. Let me give him a wisdom save. I'm sorry, guys. Rep is not the wisest dude.
It's all good. I don't mind if he goes unconscious.
Oh, crit fail
critical
too.
fail.
He's as distracted as
shit.
Chosen. So right now we got Henry passes. Hold on, let me do these guys.
Darko and Alistair are in the basement. They're cool.
Yeah, they're good.
That person
One of
passes.
these guys can still be
16.
throwing punches.
All right, that's a 16. I'm just gonna roll for their little groups. And a 7. So, kids over here mocking me. So, as that happens, whoops, what did I do? I quit the wrong thing. Let's put it in there.
Oh, an
There we go.
initiative. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it was a fight. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a bar fight. Yeah, you forgot about that part. All bad. Hold on, I'm trying to get them in there too. In the two little groups. Now, because this is a bar brawl, I'm assuming that nobody has any weapons out outside of Marsh, who said specifically that he pulled one out as of the moment of going into this.
Ooh, and Marsh is here. He can roll himself some wisdom save.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah, roll us a wisdom save, good sir.
You got it.
So far, everybody's failed.
Where'd that get open?
Oh, Marsh. No, that's my people. Never mind, that was my initiative. Just kidding. We got a few conscious.
Oh,
Okay, so Marsh, you're under the effects of these butterflies and crazy purple psychedelic wave that Jaunty's throwing out there as a hypnotic
Sure.
pattern.
Who's awake? Henry, Dante,
Henry and Jaunty.
Henry, quick!
Hey,
And
Henry, come on, man. Let's collect some gold real quick. What do you say?
the 2 saves was, I think I saved with, hold on, where did it go? I saved with one group, so customers 1 are saved and customers 2 aren't. So customers 2, these ones, this one, and this one. So these 4 on the bottom are all dazed. These 4 on the right are not, and they are all riled up. So let's look at our initiative. It begins with Henry. Henry don't give a flying fuck what they're in. So he's like, all right, mate, I'm gonna get you back for that. And he starts going in just straight up, going for a full chuck. He's gonna get advantage because this dude is in a daze. I believe if he hits him, he does knock him out of the daze though.
Yes, he does.
Damn, he hits that guy, doof, punches the shit out of him, and the guy's like, doof. He comes out of the daze and he's like, I got you, and he's just riled up. Does he have 2 tucks? I don't know. I assume he has extra attack. Yes, he's gonna hit him again. With another square shot. He's just like, I mate, pay up, and he just starts beating this dude, and it's just like, fuck yeah. That brings us to customer team 2. The drunk dude is the only one conscious on his team, so he is absolutely going to retaliate against Henry. He's going to call in for 2 unarmed strike. 1 second. Swings the 15 missing, and then he swings one more time with an 11 missing. He's like, and Henry's just like, that's all you got, mate. And the rest of them they don't make any saves, huh? They're just stuck in that daze until it drops or they're moved, right? Jaunty. Nice Capri Sun. Is that like Avengers or something? Marsh.
Super Mario. It's Mario.
Oh, it's Mario. Got it. Marsh and his Mario Capri Sun at the bar
Me, Mario.
with Luann. Sorry. What do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm fucking dazed as shit,
Yeah, it's
man.
true,
So
he's
I
dazed.
guess I make a
Mm.
wisdom saving throw.
Mm-mm.
No, nothing.
No saves. Nope. Just kidding. I forgot. You're doing a lot of nothing. Rep is doing a
Just
lot of
chill.
nothing. Chose is doing a lot of nothing. John T. Everyone around you is doing a lot of nothing, but Henry and the other dude are just duking it out right now. The guys around you are kind of like pushing each other, but they haven't directed anything to you yet.
Oh, being crazy. I don't understand what's going on over here.
Cast it on top. Yeah, it'd be ridiculous to cast it on top of itself.
What do you wait?
What kind of mugs do they have? Or,
Well, it's the mugs from the house, so it's your guys' tap points. The ones you guys
Yeah.
collected earlier.
I just want to know if they're metal or wooden.
They're wooden.
Okay, I can't cast it. I was gonna heat metal in their hands.
Savage.
I was like, let's just burn their hands.
Let's make love, not war.
I don't know. I'll cast like light.
Light? Okay,
he's
on
just
the
trying to,
guy in
like,
front of you?
Stop them in some weird way. So he just casts it in the middle of them, essentially.
Like,
Oh, okay,
make
so like
love,
on the
not
floor.
war,
Sorry.
man.
Okay. You got it.
Oh, it's not cool. You don't want to fight, huh?
They're like, just get the little one. You've gathered their attention, good sir. What color light?
It's a bright white light, like an LED.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Here we go. Like that? Or too bright?
Oh, that's good.
All right. Bright LED. You wanted a flicker? Is that what you were going for?
I just wanted to like sort of distract them from their fighting.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Uh,
okay.
oh,
I'll
you guys come
I'll
down.
have him like a little check after. Good night. We're working on his wave good night. So far, he stares and smiles.
That was pretty good.
Hey.
Me too. Whenever someone says good to me, I just stare and smile.
Let's not
That
teach
wasn't
him the
bad.
habits.
Not bad at all.
So, I will have them roll a check when it comes to their turn for the purposes of what you're trying to do, John. Too. Anything else?
Next to anybody, maybe I can just nudge chosen one in the ribs or something.
Okay, yeah, you could move over, punch or stab or noogie chosen in the ribs, whatever you think will knock him out of it.
Nudge him a bit, shake him out of his stupor.
Okay, for sure. As you do, chosen will get to you, but you snap out of it, chosen. You're no longer looking at whatever these butterflies and stuff that you saw, but you are now getting blinded by a pulsing light. That is now also in the immediate vicinity of the tavern.
We're all blinded by the light.
These customers. Perception check. Not bad. They're gonna. Well, okay. Assuming John T. right to here, because you better get close to chosen. And technically, these two are there. So this guy is just gonna go ahead and swing on. Huh? There they go. So they're gonna swing on the ones that are not moving. Gonna give him the unarmed strike there.
Gonna hit the unmoving people.
One of them is. He smacks the shit out of it. So this dude attacks this dude, and he's just like, yeah, oh, and he smacks him. He's just, oh, looks to his right. He's now awake. This dude is gonna.
Not war, man.
This dude is going to make a check. He does all right. He's also going to go ahead and smack the shit out of this guy. Poor dude. He jumped right in. Oh, this is as he swings and he's just like, oh. These guys are just going at it. At this rate, there's not much to do. This dude, this customer actually, he's trying to get a little pretty credit. This dude's trying to get over the bar. And reps 2 days to realize it. Chosen can't see it yet, and Marsh can't do shit. John T's too distracted. Meanwhile, we reroll initiative. That puts Marsh at the top, not doing a thing. John T, what do you continue to do as you see the confusion? It is just a mess in here.
Bad news, man. I have to do something about it.
We're good. There's a guy not moving next, right?
Which one? Yes, there's this one. Sorry, this one and this one are still inactive. Like,
I would like to
incapacitated.
spend
I
my
guess.
turn to cut purse.
2 of them.
Cause he got some money on him.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Man, you don't look like you need this right now.
They're
I'm
just
pretty
like
sure you
staring up.
lost the chosen bet.
All right. Yeah, beautiful. You easily just kind of slip around. You take whatever it is you feel of weight. You don't take the moment to, check quality, quantity, etc. But you pick up any kind of side purses. You do pick up 3, 2 on one and 1 on the other. 2 of them definitely sound like coin. The other has a weight that's not as heavy as one of the coin purses, but heavier than the other.
This sounds okay to me, man. Thank you for your patronage.
Walk over towards Marsh, and if you allow the bonus action, I'll tap his shoulder just to try to knock him out of the stupor. Otherwise, it's cool. I'll wait till next.
He's an ally. I'll allow you to tap him enough to give it the reason of breaking him out of it. Marsh, you are not blinded, but you do see a flashing light just out of your range. I'll give you a quick moment if you wish.
What the hell? No, I just fuck. And I turn, look, and I see these people climbing over the bar, and I go, "Oh, you motherfucker!"
All right.
And I aim at him, but it's not my turn. But this motherfucker's about to get blasted.
You got it. It's that customer's turn. He runs past now. Of course, I still haven't installed the proper visual of the kitchen, but this dude runs past. Imagine like you guys are playing defend the whatever Plants vs Zombies. They got through. They are definitely hitting that stat as of right now. The other customers are going to continue their gossip. This one's actually backing up. He's not feeling too high. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh my thing. 1 second, because my thing's all messed up. Can't drag any token. But basically, the crew and crowd there are all still going about it. Your light lasts for some time, correct? Like an hour, right, Jonty?
Oh, yeah. Let me.
And then
It's like an hour.
the hypnotic pattern is also an hour, right?
No, that's in 1 minute.
Oh, it's only 1 minute? Okay. Well, it's still a little bit when it comes to rounds, but good to know. So this dude is actually backing up, trying to, kind of avoiding the fight altogether. And these two are still going to go all in.
Avoiding this fight's the smartest thing that man's ever done in his life.
An 18 hits.
Ooh.
Smacking him for 4 damage. Another one's coming his way from the other big man up top. Misses as he comes swinging around. These guys are just getting all into it. Meanwhile, customer 2's up next. Retaliation comes in fashion. This guy uses his bonus action to shove his bait. He's picking it up as he's watching John T doing what he's doing. And he's just like, come on! He can't do anything this round, but he is now back conscious. And then he's going ahead and take his attacks against Henry as he's still trying to settle his dispute. Oh, rolling in. Missing. Nat 20. He's going to use Slippery as an eel because I believe he can do that. It's like, well, if you take the. Check the damage. Oh, how much of the damage?
You knocked it in
8.
half.
Oh, yeah. His acrobatics. Yeah. Well, that's a concept. I don't know why I did concept. It's an acrobatic concept.
Ooh.
Huh. Wait, did it do his or Henry's? No. That said customer 2. That wasn't Henry's. I was like, that is weird. He has like a +6. That was a +1. There you go. All right, 21. Easy enough. He manages to, I believe, put it in half, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Half, and backwards, I'd assume that he'd probably move out of the way of the 2. Because I think I can't take opportunity attack if it's by forceful movement. Yeah, so let's see, I'll go ahead and give him only 4 damage. John T. Chosen. You guys all hear Henry just like, that's all you got. Kind of taunting them on further. Otherwise, this one's going to retaliate and try to punch one of these guys. One of this big guy. Ooh, miss. Swings with no purchase. Chosen, back to you. You are just on the brink of the bright light. You do see what's going on. It looks like a whole bar brawl is happening on this side.
I cast Thaumaturgy and yell, "Stop this fighting now!"
Give me an
Chosen
intimidation.
by everyone drinks.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, it was almost 20.
Let's see. Group 1. Like it. 12. They beat you, so they don't listen. That's group 1. Group 2. Let's see. Lower. Yeesh. They both roll 12s. They all look, they started it, and they all just keep swinging at each other. No one's addressing you guys. It doesn't seem like any of them really care because you guys were kind of at a distance. It was obvious none of you could have caused any of this to happen, at least to their knowledge of understanding. But they're definitely just roughing amongst themselves. You imagine them be the rowdier group.
If that's the case, then move across the bar, like, jump over the bar, and head towards this little fucker who's trying to jank our shit.
Okay, so that'd be, let's see, 10, 5,
I think
25.
I can get like like here, yeah, or there.
Yeah, right there.
And I think that is my turn.
Yep, you approach and you see him. He doesn't quite, it's too rowdy and loud for him to really care. He seems like he's excited. He's like head and barrel, really just drinking it up like a lap dog, just like blah, 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 just totally contaging that thing. It's a complete disaster.
You have to kill this guy.
Poisoning the stock. Right, Henry. He is going. What do you guys think Henry would do?
I think the first thing I want to say is this is really important, so I need to hear from all of you on this. Do you think that dog is that more Alistair's dog or more Jaunty Jules' dog? What do you think?
Jaunty Jules.
Alistair, for sure.
That's Alistair's dog, yeah.
Very clean dog.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering because that's what as you picked it up, I was thinking like, who am I imagining picking up this dog right now?
Yeah.
And I couldn't decide if it was Alistair.
This is my dog. And Jaunty can't have it.
Fair enough.
I'd be afraid of what Jaunty would do with.
He'd give it shrooms,
Hey, man,
probably.
I like this dog. This dog's cool.
Hot box with his dog.
With me, dog.
Here's a biscuit.
Oh yeah, biscuit form shrooms is the best.
So, upon Henry's turn, do you imagine he'd be throwing himself back into the fight? He's the only one really fighting with them. You guys are just witnesses, really.
For sure.
I feel like he takes things pretty personally.
He would definitely jump back in.
All right. Henry jumps back in. He's like,
Especially if someone got his coat
let
dirty.
me show you something.
He would say "on guard" and go in with
On
his
guard! And throws in his fist. There you go. He's going to go ahead and get an advantage because of the opposition on the other side of him. It's not his ally, it's not an enemy, but it's his bar. And he still comes in with the miss on the first swing. Comes in with the second one. He's like, "Oh, just warming up." And he comes in with the second one and makes contact. He hits him for a solid 3 points damage. The guy's like, "Ooh." He starts having like a bloody nose, and it looks like he's going to be a swollen eye. And he's gotten some seriously good shots on this particular dude, as the rest of them are just getting nuts. Rep is still stunned. And back at the top, John T opening it up. You're looking up at Marsh, who is now widely awake. You see Chosen running over across the bar. What are you doing?
Oh, well, Jaunty does what Jaunty does. He's all about peace, man. Peace and love and whatever. I don't even know, bro. Let's, like,
Put a little illusion between them. With some like flowers. Put a bunch of illusions of flowers blossoming in between them to just distract them all.
Okay. You got it. You make every
And
attempt.
then, as my bonus action, I'll cast a bardic and or I'll use my feature. I'm basically playing the drums.
You got
Don't
it.
fight, man. It's all about the peace, not the war. It's not war. Bum, 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 bum.
That's
Well, man
for,
with the clan. You got it. All right. We'll see how they take your receptive message. Henry is on it. He is just swinging away at this dude. No reason not to. It's like, that's the best you got, mate. Let me show you this one. And he comes in with a nice, solid punch. And dang, he hits that dude. Goes like, and just collapses. Falls on the floor. Everybody's like, they all kind of stop and stare. The first knockout. And he's like, all right. Let's just all walk this outside and shake each other's hands and call it a night. Unless anyone else. And he looks ready, but he has his fair share of grogs in him. Do the rest of you guys interact with anyone?
Yeah,
Everyone except
I want to go to the man that's knocked out.
Okay.
I grabbed the collar
Yeah, dude, you got
of the
that
guy
dude's wasted.
and,
He's like,
and horse
Jesus,
collar
like-
him essentially.
yeah,
Okay.
Marsh walks over and like grabs him too.
Marsha and Chosen just, however you guys wish to go about this guy.
And I look at him. I just get right up into his face. You'll be paying this off for a long time, boy.
You hear something like hitting the floor like wet, like it's wet, and he has beer over it, but that's probably not what it is. And he's like peeing in fear as you're just holding him. He's like, he's like totally wasted. He's just like dribbling there on the floor.
I call, no, come here.
He's not there.
Okay, Marsh punches this guy in the stomach.
You punch him in the stomach, and he's just a punch. He's like,
As you do that, I turn him over.
mm-hmm.
Good.
The
And I
other way.
kick him in the. Once you turn him over, I kick him in the stomach.
And he's like, okay. He's just totally.
And I pick him up. You like that beer?
He like shakes no. He's like, he's like in a cowering way, like.
You don't want any more?
He kind of looks at it, and you see like a little grin, but then he like,
I pick him up and I just put his head in the barrel.
he's in there. It sounds like he's trying to take in as much as he can. Like he looks like he's like half enjoying it and half not. He doesn't like the kicking and beating, but he's enjoying the free boost in his head. That's how he's looking at this right now. He's just plastered. So as you guys are waterboarding this dude, John T, you're coming in and you cure the guy.
I steal his coins, then I heal
Okay.
him after I pocket them, like inside pocket.
You rob the dude and you heal him for 10, and he's like,
You all right, man?
oh. You see Henry kind of put his hand out, and he's like, "You all right, mate? Maybe you should consider joining the Jolly Roger. Let me tell you about it as I walk you out. It's best you leave." And he like looks at John T, like he saw John T what he was up to, and he just kind of gives you the look like, well played. And he's like, "All right, the rest of you, let's clear out, yeah." And he kind of looks at you guys like maybe it's a good time to end the night, at least in this opinion. But you guys can absolutely have your son.
Well, I'm still trying to drown this guy. In
Oh
beer,
yeah, you're
so-
water. Oh yeah, you got your own torturing thing going on the side. You guys can totally
Well, I
ignore
pull-
any and all of it. Yeah.
Pull him out, and I just look at Marsh. I look at this guy. That's enough beer for us to own you for a long time. Chosen think you work for Meek now. Meek?
Meek
Meek
needs
comes
some
by.
help.
Yes, God.
You have a new employee.
He's like
They
ears,
throw him-
like you guys have never seen before. You just say new M, and right when you say M, his ears are just like. His eyes get wide. It's like Dobie giving a sock. He's just like, "Mommy."
That man drank enough beer to be yours for at least forever.
He walks up to the man, and the dude's wasted, completely incapable of doing anything proper. But he's standing there just like, and he's just like nodding at him, and he's just like, "Yeah." He gives him the broom. The guy kind of takes it fumbly, and he's like, "No, mop, there." And the guy's like stumbling and goes and goes along. He's like, "Clean the beer," and he points at the ground. He doesn't know it's his piss, but he's like, "Clean that beer," and the guy he's doing it sloppily, and you see Meek just kind of Superman stancing, just smiling with his little grin. Yes. employ mine. Finally. And he's like, he's just in a very proud state. He is now, he kind of
Hey,
sits
guys.
there and he's like, Supervisor Meek. Yes, yes. New title.
We're not. Looks like we're not going to get murdered in our sleep by Meek for a while, guys.
You know, you gotta keep your staff happy, you know, somehow, some way.
That's awesome. So as that happens, Henry kind of escorts everyone out. Everyone takes their leave. They all seem to go quietly. You hear Henry kind of shouting out to those that are taking the long walk. He's just like, and y'all remember the Jolly Roger. Sign up anytime, mates. Sign up anytime. Just go on back. We got contracts. Oh, he does a little patty whack on his knee and walks in back into the tavern. And he's just like, oh, hi, mates. That was some fun, huh? And he's like looking at his, kind of, flexing at his knuckles. I'm gonna.
Chosen saw you do a good thing. You hit that man very hard in face.
Yep.
One of the best hits I've ever seen you make.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. I'm gonna hit I feel one of those head things. Those yeah.
Too much
All
shoe
right, well,
polish. You should
night,
polish your
Darko.
shoes too
And he
often.
just walks off as he calls out to somebody who's not even present. And it's over. And then he goes and finds his way upstairs to go into a slumber. As he does. Meek is now Supervisor Meek. And we are back down with Tilk. Thank you, Darko, for being so patient. I apologize.
No, that was entertaining as hell.
Darko. You see Alistar put his hand upon this door to shake away or sift or shoo, however Alistar goes about it. Alistar, give me a wisdom saving throw, please, as you go and touch this unknown, dark, blackened, magically enhanced door. Yes, wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Gotcha. Who is fiery? Gotta save. This is ridiculous.
As you touch it, you hear a little. Hello. How may we pass along your message?
It's not what dispel magic does.
Oh, goes on.
Must have
Never
cast
heard
it
that
wrong.
before.
Here's the first.
Is that a telegram?
Tell
Is this the
whoever's
end of your
within this
message?
darkness to come out immediately. I need to speak with him.
Of course.
Darko's just kind of like looking around at because he's kind of used to the underground stuff, but this is, I'm assuming, fairly extravagant for as much time
It's
as
very
it's been.
it's very well, it's in the sense of natural crude. It's very they organically used the actual raw rock itself to create this interface. So though it does look very cavernous, the art is in the fact that they did it in such a way that gave it such a nice ambient space and opening. When you guys see the map, you'll totally understand. But it was a very organic method of approach to this. So they did do pretty outside of the other act. The other room is totally set up to be for people and presentations and business being held, but this is definitely more of original, open to your guys' imagination kind of space. Definitely personal recreation in the future. But yeah, so you wait for a couple minutes now, probably 5 minutes pass, and as you guys
Send
look
them
around,
out already. I don't have all night.
then you hear this voice respond back to you. Yes, Darko, it's Kian. I did not expect you to visit so soon.
Yeah, well, neither did I.
Come. The door opens.
See, not a telegram.
Very dark.
Pat Alistair on the back as I pass him.
This is your friend.
Well, we all got strange friends,
Presence?
I've got ones that, digs massive holes in the ground.
Joke looks
Don't
at
be
you guys
afraid.
and he's like, "Do I go too?"
Do what?
He
Nobody
asks
cares,
if he
Joke.
follows. I go. I curious. Yes.
Okay.
So he joins. He joins you guys as you guys enter. It's a kind of darker hallway kind of corridor. It feels like it extends forever, but you probably walk about. It looks like it's at least 40 feet down, but you probably walk no more than maybe 7 feet, and boom, you're in a room. There's beakers and nozzles and little test tubes and just scientific shit everywhere. But there's a bit of like industrial operation to it. It's like Keon literally has you guys will see it when I show you. It's fucking nuts. Keon has like a whole setup next to this like row of beakers and test equipment that looks like it's meant to like saw down larger pieces of lumber. You have no idea what he uses the saw for, but it is placed there and ready. And you can hear like a hum. You hear like a life is in this room. You have no clue how any of this is getting set up. It looks like it's still in construction, but imagine like the underground meth lab in Breaking Bad, where it's just like it got all. It looks like it has all the bells and whistles. Now, Darko, you've seen Keon's shit before. He goes above and beyond. Now, this is like, 10 years advancements from the last, couple things you've seen. But
right.
this is, you're like, you've been out of the game. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah,
Keon has
I was gonna
absolutely been perfecting this.
say I'm just kind of walking around, not only impressed, I think, by the scale of what he's got, but I think the time in which he's accomplished all of this in, because he hasn't been around for
Very
that
long.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Say who exactly is doing all this, building all this for you?
The No has a great resources, is all I can say.
It took me fucking 2 goddamn months to get a church built, and you fucking dig a giant cave in the ground with a science lab, and it takes you 2 weeks. God damn! I need to get on
Alistair, I
Nomo.
believe, built
I
this
helped with the
over a
digging
very long period
portion,
of time. But
it's certainly done a lot since then, though.
Well, maybe I need to
I
talk
also
to.
understand that you hired a contractor from the merchant mine to build your
A dwarf, in
structure.
fact, to set up the mine. He was there to really put structure to what I've dug.
Yeah, Wardlow.
Yeah, dwarves.
Yes.
Dwarves, good hard workers. Yeah.
He was working down here a lot, from my understanding.
Oh. Well, shit.
So my question is, what are you doing here?
I'm glad you invited me back, as I never had the space where I previously worked. But you see, with this, he looks at Darko. Am I mistaken? I am now a member. Yeah.
Did you talk to Henry? I don't know. He makes you sign some shit. I don't know.
No, I had me file this papers. Yes, but I was told that I am to serve the crew's needs. Yes.
Correct.
Alistair, with this base, I will be able to create you a pendulum that will allow you to use your own vitality to empower your skeleton. At a cost, there is a value.
I love you already. You must be related to Keanu, which is the other name that I call the one, the chosen one. Keanu, they go together so well.
I see. God. I'll let you figure that out. But I'm not yet ready for. He looks at you ever so mischievously. Examples. But when I am, I will call.
You wanted to kick him out.
No, do not kick him out yet. I am looking forward to seeing what he creates with his science.
And Marsha's gonna have no fucking clue this is going on down there.
No one does. I think only they're there. No one else is present.
Yeah, cool.
Is there anything else you guys wish to discuss while you're down there? Teal'c is like in a maze and all.
Do you need anything else for your lab?
Yes. Actually, he looks at Darko. Something you, Darko, are very, very familiar with.
What's that again?
Subjects.
Subject.
To
Yeah.
test them, before I test them on Alistair.
Ooh, I like this. I like this. The
You see
secret
a different.
basement where we send subjects.
You see a
Yes.
little dark. It's the Darko Alistar that you haven't really. You've heard rumor of and tale, but you haven't witnessed. There's just this very excitement in him.
This is unusual. Certainly, subjects, of course.
I could. Well, there's there was just like 6 people up in the bar. I could go and see what that see if I could bring some. How many do you need right now?
You look around and you do see at least 3 fully assembled tubes. Now, Alistar doesn't know better. You, as Alistar, you're not dumb. You're like, well, I mean, you assume the subjects are going in these things, but you don't know whether or not they're functioning. Darko, you definitely see that Keon has managed to set up 3. It looks like he's trying to put 7 all together. It does look like to both of you that there's scaffolding in the center, and it's a high ceiling. It's probably about, I don't know, it's about 20 to 25 feet in different areas. But these tubes and all that are probably going about 10 to 12, but it looks like he's setting up scaffolding for a second platform, potentially.
I'm gonna look at Keon, dead or alive.
Well, a little mixed bag, wouldn't hurt.
That could be done.
You need them to be of a certain species.
Not yet, but I'm glad you asked. He gets excited when you know how nerdy people are when you say key little things that they're like, no one ever talks about this topic. Once you get into the details, he's just hyped. You see the little glisten in his eye, and he starts looking around, and he's just like, yes, I figured that this would be a good partnership.
I have been practicing some magics lately. Would you accept fey creatures as your subjects?
Why not? I wouldn't mind. What do you have in mind?
Give me but a moment, and I shall conjure you 8 subjects upon this spot.
Wonderful.
He's
How
really
long do
good
they
at
last?
doing that.
How long do they each have an HP pool?
They do.
They have so okay, perfect.
It depends
Alright.
what you pick.
Yeah.
For the
So what are you
conjuring.
just summoning him?
Is it in my book? It's. I have it on D&D, but I didn't actually update the character here.
You can just update it real quick. Just update your spells. Uncheck everything but spells.
It's been a while. Cheat.
It should take 4 seconds if that.
Where do I go?
The rest of you guys at the bar. Henry goes. The rest of you guys are drinking. John T. Rep does serve you the beer. After really being in a long, ununderstood days. He's just like, I'm sorry, dude. That was, whoa. Where did everyone go? Wait, did I miss something? Huh. Who's this guy?
He works here now.
He sees me just giving commands. Give me spots. Down and down. he's just enjoying every little bit of it. He looks up at Chosen and Marsh. Thank you. He kind of pats, he has his hand on his waist by a little dagger, and he kind of slides his hand off, and then goes back to supervising. So what are you guys doing in the bar?
Well, Marsh just saw how one drinking game went, so he's hesitant to challenge Chosen One to another.
No, Chosen's sauntering off to bed at this point. He has owlbears to snuggle.
Marsh,
and maybe 2 Brain Lady. I don't know. I don't even know where she is these days.
She has not been around. This is true. She actually doesn't live there either. You've never really brought that up, but she actually comes to visit whenever she is present on whatever business that she had agreed with. She is technically doing business for you guys, but none of you guys have really dived too much into her character offerings, I guess. I don't know. Like, she's in business. She's totally been operating this entire time based off of your guys' interactions with the world and resources you guys have gathered that are usable for purposes. But yeah, just putting that out there. But we'll get to that. The rest of you guys calling it a night?
Yeah, Marshall makes sure that everything he like cleans up from the
Okay.
fight, but then he goes to bed.
You got it. Darko, Alistar, what did you summon?
I summon 8 creatures of 1/4 or lower CR, and you can. It's really not up to me, although I'd be happy to pick if that's okay.
Why wouldn't it be up to you?
The spell, the way it's formatted, is
Oh, it's
I conjure
random?
animals, but the DM actually picks what.
Oh, I didn't know it read that way. I always thought you could. I've always allowed everyone to choose their animals. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I always let people pick too.
That's
As
so
long
weird.
I've
Like,
always-
yeah, why would how would they know it's a conjure otherwise? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
I know, right? Just conjure random.
It's like if I had a deck of tarot cards, then if I did conjure animals that way, it'd have to be like a deck of cards item kind of thing. Like, you randomly pull a card and then that's how you get it, or like a bag of bean kind of vibe. But
Yeah,
if you're thinking of it and like you're trying to put something into the world, how is it going to be random? You know, like you
It's
just
bag of every flavored beans. You
So-
never know what you're gonna get.
They all taste like different animals.
Could be
So go
mango
ahead, Alistair.
flavored, or it could be a baboon, which is what I'm trying to conjure. 8 baboons.
All right. So you summon 8 baboons in front of Keon, and you just see them like, whoa, and he's just like,
Silence,
yes.
baboons.
They quiet down. And he's just like, I can work with these for some time. How long do they last?
Till they die. I'm gonna double check it.
1 hour.
Kill them. Are you going to kill them?
For
I think
1
it's
hour.
Isn't it an
Yeah.
hour? Yeah.
He goes,
1 hour. Up to 1 hour.
I'll work fast. But thank you. We will see where this gets me thus far. He looks at Darko. Good friends. Is there anything from me you wish me to research? He looks at Darko and you. Darko, you know him, that this guy was not just like he always had something you didn't have. So you'd have to shut him down. That was the reason of your guys' rivalry. It wasn't because he was just some like threat. He was never a real threat to you. He never actually came after you. You were just the man who was like, I got control of my zone. And he kept popping up in your zone and he was doing something better than you. You're like, nope, shut that shit down. And instead of absorbing it because he was so stubborn, it was always just like, running it all over and burying it. And now it's finally come to that point where you're like, okay, well, fuck it. I'm giving him a chance. And you're seeing that there is quite a bit of resource in this guy. No wonder he's still around.
Rock that
Yep, you're breaking up.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Try that again.
right there.
Okay. Try to speak now.
Check that.
Kinda. It's like a
You unmute or do a refresh maybe on the page.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the earbuds. Maybe they're dying. Take it that.
Any requests from you, Alistar? Well, Darko's muddling
You
in his
seem a
mind
good man.
all those
We'll be
ideas.
back with more subjects, more permanent subjects.
Yes. I'm looking for things with horns. Personal projects. But
You're
anything
a horny man. Okay.
at the moment.
What else do I know with horns? I've gotten him a rhinoceros.
Horny lady.
We're
A
not,
horny lady. Yes, a horny lady.
I'm not sacrificing horny lady.
Yes. Anyway, so that's Alistar's just like thinking to himself, what could I find
Okay.
with horns?
Okay. When Darko gets to it, we'll catch up on his request. But otherwise, any other business Alistar you'd have down here? It looks very damn impressive.
I would love to spend more time in here and learn more of what you are doing if you have time. later.
I don't see why not. Spend some time. It's late. I'm sure no one's missing you otherwise.
We'll join you soon enough.
So he extends that offer. For Darko. Seemed like he actually had a really good request on his mind.
Yeah.
Alistar, so are you if you choose to, are you gonna try to like just kind of stay overnight until you eventually go to your chambers and just kind of pick up any information or knowledge you can share? Or you mean
I
like at a
figure I'll
later
do
point?
that in between sessions, so I'll just
You got it. Yeah, but like that's like an in between some days you're gonna basically spend some time down there.
yeah.
Gotcha. So meanwhile, we'll catch up with him when he gets back in. Night goes, day comes. Another new day at the Jolly Roger. Oh, wait.
We all get a long rest as well.
You
Too
guys get a
easy.
long rest. You do get a long rest. Dark Oak.
I'm back.
There we go.
Oh, we
What was your
can-
request, good sir?
So, Keon, you know how you put that god awful curse on that stone in the forest that made everyone wanna just kill themselves or get killed by a fucking tree? Now, I'm
Oh, you
thinking,
found the trees. Yes.
yeah,
Forgot
we
about
did on
those.
accident. Hmm.
The damn
Well,
trees.
yeah. Well, I'm thinking something like more or less the opposite, right? Because we want to attract people here, don't we? We need subjects, don't we? What if we created a curse of attraction?
What you're thinking. Purposefully tampering with something that lures them in.
Correct.
I heard rumors of these churros. Maybe we can do something with them. They become quite popular. The reach could be potential. But I must work
Yes.
on some stuff for that first. I must pick up more of the surrounding and your current operations.
The churros are excellent. Yes.
I see. We will codename that the any special codename you all can think of.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
gonna call it Big Touchy Rock Project.
Marsh has a dream about the Big Tushy Rock project. Meanwhile, Darko and Alistar.
Big.
But man, I'll let you name this one.
Falls in your court, Alistar.
Big Touchy Rock.
Big touchy rock.
Did you hear us?
What, right now?
Can you, Alistair? Can you hear us?
Hey, you
Yeah.
guys can hear me?
Yeah,
I
we
heard
hear
you.
you.
You said Big Touchy
Yeah.
Rock, man.
Yeah, he said
Big touchy rock.
Oh,
You
sorry.
say tushy, right? Tushy or touchy?
Touchy.
Touchy.
Touchy. You got it. Big touchy rock.
You
Okay.
can say touchy if you wish. But just make
No, I
fun of
was
your
going to.
accent. It
Big
sounds like
tushy
you're
rock.
saying tushy. Touchy.
Well, I'm saying touchy, but sure. Oh, sure. Big touchy rock. I'm not sure how that relates to churros, but we'll go with it. Sure.
Touche.
BTRG.
Is it morning time? Are we up?
Not
or
yet.
what-
No,
okay.
they're doing after hour business.
All right, got it. Okay.
And then it was about to, and then that's when Darko got back on. All right. Any other things for you, Darko?
Nope, that's it.
You got it. Yes, be in touch with you both, and we'll work out the necessities for these projects to go forward.
I'll come back and visit soon.
Always, friend.
I don't like that.
Weirdo.
As you
Walk
guys
out
leave
with-
out, with
You guys-
go ahead.
Never mind. This is not DD related. We'll talk about it later.
You guys head out of the first out of his corridors, and then back into the rec area that's left for you guys to assemble as you need, and then you go back into the I guess rental space available, and then head back out the way you came in. You're not quite certain where there is another way in here, because this is the only entrance that seems to make sense. As
Mhm.
you and Alistar head back up the stairs, you realize it is quite dark and your allies have already gone down for a slumber. The Jolly Roger is closed. Anything you wish to do in the night before turning in?
Subjects are gone. Always tomorrow. I'll kind of just saunter off into the church because I'm going to start sleeping in the church
Got it.
I hate that.
We
So
all
uncomfortable,
know that.
dude.
We all know
You're going to
whose
see me
church this
levitating in my
really
pew one
is.
day.
Yeah, we all know whose church this really is. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
The next day comes.
Like,
Who wishes to wake up and begin it?
I
I
get
want to
up.
get up. I want to get up after Darko so I can pretend I don't know that he slept in the church because that's
Yeah.
the only way I'm going to be able to get through the day.
Okay.
I get up, and I just rub my head, and I go to the kitchen and make the just greasiest, sloppiest
As you walk into the
breakfast.
kitchen, it is pristine. It is so glorious. Everything is shiny, and you hear like a mop getting wrung inside the storage room. If you peeked your head in, you would see the drunk fellow in which you guys had comprehended as a new employee there bringing out the mop of the final touches to what looks to be a miraculous job. This dude had to have been working throughout the night. He looks to be much sober but worn down, and he's just like, oh, it's finished. I'll go report to Meek.
Yeah, Meek will tell you when it is finished.
and he heads off, heading, and like a very tired Slender going off to find Meek wherever he may be. But it looks great. A new janitorial employee was definitely needed in this place.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I start cooking breakfast to make a mess for this guy to clean back up after we're
You
done.
got it.
I lay awake in my bed listening carefully to hear for when Darko wakes up so I know I can come downstairs.
You never hear him. He must be one quiet little fella.
Yeah.
I don't know, Darko, do you have any reason to go upstairs when you wake up from the church?
To go upstairs? No.
Yeah.
No, I'll
Yes, I
always
spend the
I'll
whole
just
day
be
in
down
bed.
in the bar.
Man, Darko must be sleepy today. Marsh thinks.
Real quick, I'm gonna go grab another.
I'm definitely
I'll
up
be
at
right
the
back.
smell of food for sure.
So the only reason I know about that, my grandpa is a pastor, and
Oh,
so
no.
I have fallen asleep in a church a lot of times when there's no one else there, and there's not a single comfortable place in a church to sleep, and I know that for a fact because I have checked many times.
Or likes to sleep under
It's gotta
wagons,
be
though.
it's gotta be
Yeah.
slightly disturbing to have to sleep in an empty church too.
It is. It's never your first choice.
That Darko's church with no glass on its windows and a constant cold breeze and no real comfort outside of it. But he sleeps outside all the time, so it's not like he's not used to it.
Yeah.
But there was a
Like,
constant
that's
whistling in
great.
this church. The glass is all clean, but there are no your panes are gone, bro. Like you're gonna have to get those reinstalled. You waited like 2 months for this building only to lose it all in like a week. But otherwise, I'm sure you.
Oh
can,
yeah, the church must have
yeah.
been drafty last night, dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you blew them all out with your belch, huh?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't. Meek cleaned it all up though, from what I understand.
Yeah.
They
Along with
like
the
Meek's
horse shit.
management style.
He was on the job.
Yeah,
As
he
you
gets
guys are
stuff done.
hanging out in the bar, No pops in. Morning, all. Good see you. I bring.
No. Be quiet. Head hurts for chosen.
Yes, of course. I bring, and he puts ever so calmly onto the table a stack of just papers and books and journal, all kinds of just, literature documentary. Reports, plans, proposition, proposal, ideas, concepts, wants, needs, desires, and other stuff. They call this new discovered word, etc. I like that a lot. Put a lot in that category.
First
An
order
excellent
of business.
vocabulary. Most excellent.
No.
I love it very much.
First order of business. No. Meek have new employee. He must
guess.
be
He contracted. Yes,
signed and bonded.
he pulls it up.
Meek.
This man's name is Plop. I don't know where he was named, but he insists his name is
Plop.
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 I hate him already.
Terrible name.
Flop or
hated you.
Plop?
Plop is gonna end
Father
up
hated
in
you.
Plop.
They all hated you from the get-go.
Plop. This is a very weak name. He must never be more than just janitor.
Globe, you know you're allowed to pick any name you want, bud. You don't
He's
have
like,
to.
I'll put that in his conscription. Janitor. Okay, he is
He does
the
a good
janitor.
job. But don't let him know that he does a good job. That's very important.
I think
Sure.
Meek knows this already.
Yeah, me gets it.
That's a minor illusion for a sign to go right in front of him that just says, "Your father hated you, your father hated you, and you hate yourself." Hope is a terrible name.
He just starts like sweeping and he just starts heading outside. He's like, I'm gonna finish sweeping outside. And
You're
so,
gonna sweep-
yeah, he's gonna leave the harassment inside the building. And
What did I do?
You harassed him.
yes, we have new employee. I know. We took care. Meek, thank you. Give him tasks when he no have tasks. Very good. We have jobs now. People be requesting our services. Would you like to hear our current needs of the town?
Most assuredly.
Well, there are
And
maybe
ready.
there's probably two that seem to be most interesting. The first being some rumors of an arcane heist in this new magic shop in Cape Crowd. They've popped up about a week ago and been robbed already. They would like someone to come in, check out the site, and see what they can discover, if anything.
It is of interest.
Yeah, seems like
Another-
a pretty easy place to rob.
Of course.
Doesn't think
To learn
we maybe go and try to own this place.
We see. I
Kind of
don't know, owner. I just got job request, but who knows? Maybe they can be bent.
Came to help. Your place is ours now.
Chosen seem to think they not good business owners if they get robbed.
Perhaps we shall assess when we arrive. Oh, when you arrive, of course.
We're definitely the mafia.
Other business.
We offer protection. As long as it's now our business.
Oh, you
You
made a
damn right.
business?
You damn right.
Another
Anyway.
particular request, which I think will be favor to some. I know. I like to call the odd burial. Reports is that some people were seen taking a body below. Uncertain what's below, some concerned citizens would like a further investigation in the slum quarters of Cape Crowd.
Those have
Sounds like
never
a-
seen slum quarters in Cape Crowd.
Yeah,
If
they're
you ever
outside.
been outside of Cape Crowd, is usually where they has different names, but we particularly don't have a fond name for other than the slum that live there.
Cape Crowd
A lot
asking
of
us to be janitors of Cape Crowd?
A lot of impressionable minds in the
No.
slum.
The well,
This
as
is-
you must know, the Eastward is well referred to, but there is a particular burial house that we don't think is buried.
I wonder if they
Yeah.
like churros.
I would-
So, is this something? So, if Alistair's laying there, I just go, "Is that Alistair? Is this about you? Have you been stealing corpses again?"
I mean, is it about me? Everything's about me. But is it my fault? Never is it my fault. And does this particular request have to do with me?
He definitely stole the
Possibly.
corpses.
what were we talking about again? Let's go do that arcane heist, right?
Chosen, the
then-
arcane heist is. Wait, no, you have another job.
Wait, yes, but this is offered by Keon. He wants things with horns. That Darko
Horns?
knows what that means. He did not give a quantity. He just said, once you bring him enough, he will tell you when it's enough. Or just ask him. I don't know. I didn't stick around long enough. I don't. I'm not a fan.
What kind of horns?
I'm not certain. He said things with
There are
horns.
lots of things with horns.
Small
Darko, you know
horns,
that when he's referring to
big
it, he's just referring to
horns.
the horn itself, kind of like ivory hunting, as bad as that is in the world.
He-
But in the sense of D&D, he is looking for any kind of subject with horns due to most likely some kind of DNA structural purposes or resistances, resiliences, that kind of thing.
Couldn't just stab 2 spikes into someone's head and call it horns.
Darko, you know that
No.
does not work.
That
That is
is
not a
not
form
going
of
to work.
DNA refusion.
Understood, of course. We would need things like reindeer and rhinoceri.
All those books, and you think you can
Minotaurs.
just stab something into someone's head and call it a horn?
Chosen does know.
If it's a spike, it's a horn.
Alistar always try to cut corner. If
Yeah.
you can't cut the
That's true.
corner first, then he have someone else cut corner for him.
Go.
Alistar, rule of thumb.
I think until Keon starts asking for
Fine, why?
more complicated subjects, we could just hire a hunter to go out and get us some animals with horns.
Yes, I know. I think hiring help is wonderful. There are many who, he kind of looks across all of you. Better, best for the task.
Chosen can take owl bears hunting in couple days.
Yes. He side eyes Alistair. I refer to other potential good sons in the field. You are, as they say, face of John and Roger. Can't have any of you disappearing. A hunter dies, we don't pay him. We hire another.
I agree.
I'm trying to follow what you're saying, no, but I'm not.
He's saying that hunters are dispensable and we are not.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
yes.
Hire some
I know,
hunters.
you
Sounds
knew.
good.
Yes.
Yeah, have them hunt deer or some garbage creature in the forest and bring.
Yeah, one of those garbage creatures.
You just
The
find
garbage
cooking
horned
hunters, they
creatures
could
in the
be
woods.
Have you guys? So, deer in Wisconsin are like a big. There's a shitload of deer. How many? Have you guys ever seen someone loading a deer into the trunk of their car before? Because
Like
I've seen it a
hunting?
lot.
No.
No, not hunting. Like a deer that was hit on the side of the road. that
Oh,
they
like a
load.
dead deer. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen that in the gun. Okay, yeah.
I just saw it like 2
Oh,
days
like the
ago. and I
first
was like-
time, like them just picking up like a
Yeah.
just like a dead deer,
like, a
like
deer
you've
that
never
was
witnessed
like
it.
I drove
Yeah.
past it earlier in the day, and I was
Oh,
like,
gotcha,
"Yeah, that's
gotcha,
a dead
gotcha.
deer." And then I was driving past it later, and someone was on the side of the road putting it in the trunk of their tiny ass car, and I was like, "Damn."
Well, I don't
Oh,
know. Yeah,
God.
it was a truck, but I didn't see anyone
No.
trying to stick it in a sedan. Like, no, that's
Yeah, it was just-
suspicious.
that's what
Put
it
it on
was
the truck.
like.
I thought it was a city worker. I was like, hey, that looks like they're doing a good deed. It's in the middle of the road in a canyon. I get it, but
No.
in
No,
a
no,
sedan,
no,
that's a
this is
little
just
concerning.
just some
Yeah.
dude.
They're
He just
looking for
wanted
some.
a deer.
What is that? What is their form of jerky? What is it referred to?
Venison.
Or the
Venison.
venison? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, someone's looking for some serious venison on that end. But
Yeah, I was like,
nonetheless, so Keon wants horned creatures, dead or alive. You suggested a hunter. That is absolutely an option if you guys wish to pursue that.
Where do we go about finding these hunters?
Bring him some.
A listing. We have Patreons come in. We have a job board. We put listings. People put listings for us. We see them. Meek, Tilk, staff, rep, us. We go by, check, we grab them. We put jobs for others.
Easy. Cross that job off the list.
Just put it on the board first, though.
Wait,
Oh yeah.
which job?
Making the
No
board.
hunter.
Horny animals or people. We don't care what they take back.
Mhm.
You want to take our own job? I'm confused. I don't know what
we
you
want
mean.
to make a posting. No, you know what we're talking about, don't
Oh
you know?
yes, I say that, but then Darko say take it off the board.
Yeah, we're gonna put up the posting saying, "Come up with the idea to do this posting idea," and then take it off the
And
board.
then you
'cause we
don't have
did
to
it.
talk to us about it anymore. Take it off the board, is what I'm saying. Theoretically, off the board, not off the real board, off the theoretical board.
Handle this for you, of course. I know, no, I get you now.
Yes. See
Going into
how
town,
easy that
we
was.
need to see someone about an arcane heist.
Yeah.
You're really trying to avoid this body snatching,
Chosen,
aren't you?
not sure. Are we heisting this arcane shop, or are
No,
we?
we don't know yet. We have to ask.
Hmm. Chosen think we own this shop.
Eventually, probably.
It's a good enough shop. I'll take it.
Alistar might know more about this arcane shop,
That's
I
true.
like your shop. I'll
just
take it.
like this
See
bodies.
what they have. And if they
Sure.
have stuff we want, it's ours. That's just how the world works, I believe.
Chosen
That's how it's worked
has
so far.
Chosen has agreed with this. Arcane shop, just be off.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's ignore whatever we were talking about with bodies or some garbage cemetery. We don't care about
Yes,
that.
yes. Chosen already forgot what you were saying. Let's go.
Right.
So you guys all head out to the shop.
No,
Yeah.
and I the posting from him.
Okay, you take it from him, and it just gives you directions to a shop in Cave Crow. So,
Right.
do you
I-
guys take any preparations beforehand? It is requesting, so it does have a little bit of descriptor. It does specify that it is requesting an investigation to be had to apprehend those responsible. They are asking someone to come and figure it out.
Oh yeah, that's us.
Oh, I'd for sure take the owl bears.
What are they called? The Dixie Boys or something?
I for sure take my cloth of cleaning of all things.
I know what you're talking about. I don't think that's
Oh.
what they're called, but I know what you're
they're
going
called.
for.
I really don't.
What are you trying to
Darko the
figure out?
Dark. Darko the Dark. I drop you dwarven plate. I give you the dwarven plate that I have on me.
Ooh,
Can you wear
thank
that?
you.
It's the magic dwarven plate. I don't know what it actually does, but it's dwarven plate. It's in my.
Is it way too big for me?
No, it's your size.
It's
I bought
literally
it.
your
Oh,
size.
I literally
bought
bought
it
it
for you.
specifically for you.
Oh, oh, big fella, thank you so much.
Got a crush on the dwarf chosen one?
No,
Oh shit, it's so
chosen
strong.
chosen.
I
was
think
told
anybody
that
can wear
this
it.
Good plate.
Listen, are you cheating on the two-brain lady?
Chosen just chooses to ignore Alistar. Can I? How do I take it? How do I give it? Gift it.
I can actually move it for you. I think I took off the let's trade thing for 1 second.
I have 3
I think-
potions of healing, some holy water, healer's creds.
Man, stop.
I have an
being mean to the
abacus,
big
too.
Guy. If he likes another guy, it's all good, dude.
Vestments. Auntie, we leave you here.
You're giving him the Dwarven plate.
Dwarven
That's
plate.
cool, man. I like this beer. I'm gonna stick around and have some beer.
Also, when I wear just the arrow catching shield,
Mhm.
my AC goes down.
So are you not? So are you? What do you mean? I apologize.
So if I
Go ahead.
unequip, if
Mhm.
I unequip the shield that I had prior, and then I equip just the arrow catching shield.
Oh, I get you.
Versus
It's
the other
supposed to be
shield.
20, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I get you. Okay. Because
So
the arrow catching shield probably doesn't have.
I don't think it has an AC on it, or the appropriate AC. I don't know why. Or maybe I had maybe I fucked something up. I don't know.
Nope, it's good. I fixed it. It didn't have any AC on it. That's why. So there you go. All right. Darko, you now have the Dwarven mail in your inventory. I don't know which one is honestly better, but you can equipped, unequipped, and vice versa them.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Holy shit, I'm carrying a lot of weight on me.
You're a heavy dude.
You're a thick
I know.
bitch.
I am a thick bitch.
Oh, Alistar takes a little poop before he
You're
leaves.
all fools. You need to prepare before you go.
Oh, I do have. Why do I have? Oh, it's 4 pounds. Wait, or 4. I have 4 plus 1 daggers. Why is that?
That's from the loot box you probably stole. Remember when you guys had you guys had all that loot? There was a lot of stuff in there that you guys were just taking out for the tournament that you guys never ended up using.
I
Like that
hand.
was part of the provisions of Sal and all that stuff that you guys just never really followed up with.
Do we still have the holy cow selling shit?
Like the little booth?
Holy cow weapon shop? Yeah.
Yeah,
Gilson's-
but it's like low. It's not busy because the training grounds aren't running events anymore. So people swing by. Like there's Link, one of the kobolds are always available, like Cobalt and all of them. But no one, it's not like a steady at the moment.
Got it. I guess I'll just hold on to them. I just am noticing like all this useless shit. I have also an unidentified item in my equipment inventory. No fucking clue. I've been holding on to that for the last 3.5 months. I pull out this odd item and I look at it, and then I just like have no idea, and I just put it back in my pocket.
Is there anything else you guys want to prep or prepare? Alistar's just presto wiping his necessary needs as he's going about his duty.
Ingenious use of my skills. I can take one cloth to wipe my bottom and continually clean it.
Marsh spends this time imagining what a giant crossbow ballista on the back of a wagon would look like and how fun it would be to shoot.
Where are my owl bears?
Token wise, probably not present. 1 second.
It's fine. They don't need
Not
to be present.
very useful.
We can drop them.
Particular.
I'm gonna show Marsh the little his little dream right now because Marsh and his vivid imagination.
Is this the loo? Here?
Yeah, that Alistar's
That's
that.
the pooper.
Yeah.
Left your present in there. And it can smell a little fresh.
Poop.
Yeah, I put it in inside the Jolly Roger. Marsh is thinking of what his little crossbow wagon looks like.
Nice. Marsh is fucking erect.
You're stoked. Meanwhile, Chosen, are you also enjoying the lead briefly?
Yes. I am taking
Alistar, did you leave the toilet paper roll?
I don't have a toilet paper roll. I use a piece of cloth that I clean with Presto over and over again so that it's not disgusting.
Oh no!
Don't tell the ladies when you hand that to them, but we'll keep that a secret.
I pull out whatever cloth I have and
You got the
use
cloth of
nothing.
cleaning?
Cloth.
Not the cloth of cleaning. No, I have other cloth.
You just use another cloth, and you go about your business. But that cloth is definitely probably tossed in as debris, unless you want to keep it around.
Oh, for sure. No, I toss it in.
Because Alistar seems to be a fan of holding on, so.
No, mine's clean. As clean as can be.
That doesn't change the fact you're holding on to it, okay?
It's
All
clean.
right, I don't. Wherever there are wagons, I go to the wagons and.
Yeah, you got it. You load up the wagons. You get ready to head out. And anyone else? Any other preparations? Are you guys ready to jump on the trail?
Marsh is fucking strapped. He's ready.
We're rolling. We're rolling deep.
You
Yeah,
got it.
as you guys are going, the whole time he kind of goes like, you just hear him sighing. He's like, "Wouldn't it be super cool if there was like a crossbow back here?" Guys?
He's like imagining it. He kind of like stands up and fits himself to like where it would be. He's like maybe 4 feet this way. He's coming up with a whole little schematical plan.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
For sure. You guys get to the sign of Jolly Roger. and you see somebody has vandalized it.
Oh, this bitch.
Is the pirates.
What sort of vandalization are we talking about?
It's
it
got
funny?
little blasted chips through it, like somebody ran like a bunch of mini cannonballs in different parts of the big sign that you had in place. Bunch of
That's not fun.
Oh, shit.
cannonball holes, one would say.
These are our pirate friends.
Chosen, any chance you still have that skill to fix things?
Mm, What do you need fixed?
Sign, my friend, the sign.
It's a big sign. I mean, it's
Mm,
possible if he had mending, it would take him like at least an hour going over the entire sign with all like the different
Nobody has time
markings and
for
stuff.
this. Stop mending the sign. Let's go.
Chosen agree. Chosen agree. Chosen fix
It's
it when we be
appropriate,
back.
anyways.
Okay, but
Since people know
yes,
what
you
to
guys
expect.
are aware that there are they definitely vandalized the sign.
Those dicks.
Reading
Vandalized.
Hidden Village, and I'm very surprised to find out that it actually takes place in modern day, even though it seemed as if it was in the past. I'm like, oh, he found a road and a wagon.
So do you guys only go in one cart?
No, I think we need two at least, right?
Oh,
If I'm
because
bringing
you're
my,
Albert. Yeah,
yeah.
you guys come in two.
Oh,
You arrive at Cape Crow, which is not on
And
mine.
I personally cannot ride with Alistar because he reads while he rides, which is like
Drive your own car.
gonna eventually be a law in Vanqui that you can't, read and ride at the same time. But and Alistar will certainly be advocating, if not lobbying, for this law change.
Luck
Too many-
enforcing that law.
Too many carts have been busted. This is the most
is a true
unsafe
thing.
thing. Mm.
yeah, but even if it's a law, do you think Alistair follows any of the other laws that aren't convenient for him?
They're
Well,
not.
I mean, he certainly would be arrested because I will be.
Arresting him.
You're gonna be the sheriff?
I'm gonna be the. I'm gonna be the narc. I'm gonna be the narc. I'm gonna be the local narc for sure.
I'm gonna put a
I'm-
permanent tattoo on your back that says no.
I'm gonna be the neighborhood watch.
Not in my backyard.
Yeah, exactly.
As you guys arrive,
on your face when you.
right? You guys see the common giant stone statue sword that's in the ground that you guys have made. Obviously, your guys' image off of. And you go to look at the directions of the thing, and you have no fucking clue where this shop is.
Don't? Oh, shit. The directions aren't good, huh?
Is
There were none on there. It just said Cape Crow, follow this request kind of thing.
Do we see Hopin?
You do see Hopin doing what he does best, hanging out in the merchant square, ignoring you
Start-
We
guys.
have a twin.
I walk up to Hopin.
He turns away, purposefully trying to like not notice you guys.
Hopin.
So scratching his ear.
I run up to him.
Oh, Chosen. Pleasure to see you. What do I have the honor?
Glad you have finally realized honor to talk to Chosen.
It is an honor when you guys are quiet here in town, yes.
We have been requested to help commandeer Arcane Shop.
We checked. We personally found almost no proof, no evidence, no sign
Clearly,
of...
you are not good at your job. We have been asked after you've done a bad job. Where is Arcane Shop?
He points it out. It's just over there. Just I'm sure the owners that they live there, I think.
Good. Open. You know, Chosen and Chosen crew. Good at what we do. Open and Hopin crew. have no hope. And that is it.
He raises
Bye.
his eyes, like his eyebrows, and he's just like, okay. Good luck
Thank
on
you, old
your
man.
investigation.
He waves jollily and walks off.
He kind of looks at the rest of you guys and gestures with a head nod, takes a deep breath, and goes about his business. You guys arrive outside of this magic shop, which is just under yonder.
It's right there.
Chosen looks to Alistar. Chosen think, since you know all about stuff like this, you start talking first.
This is a great idea.
Out front, you see this nice little pottery that holds quite a bit of floral and fauna of sorts. Very nice, very welcome, very good atmosphere. As you get to the door, you notice that it's actually, well, it's like a pane, no glass in it. It's as if it's one of the windows at your church. You can almost just walk right through. You imagine that there's something that would stop you when the store is closed, but it would seem to be open at the moment. You step in.
Oh, hello there.
You hear like a beckoning of sorts. You guys enter. As you guys enter, you find yourselves in a very tight, packed shop in a serpent at the table, looking at you all ever so inquisitively. I come to slavery.
Me, but you are you in need of a transformation?
No. I am the owner.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. It is good to hear that snakes have rights.
Yes. And I have them robbed.
You
Take
tell
your
us more about
time.
the robbery.
I would prefer that you first investigate before you take opinion on the situation.
Okay. Look around.
That's it? You're looking around? Like, you're in an entire room with a no pause button, and you guys are rolling a dice to immediately look around. Have I ever made a map where there's not somewhere for you to move your token? Or at least presented you a map? I didn't make this map, correction. But presented you a map that has some kind of more to it?
Yeah.
Come on.
So I go
on.
over here. I'm gonna look at this hat and this fucking genie lamp.
Uh-huh.
The scrolls.
Arco, you walk forward to a door and hear a door wide open to another room. You walk up to the genie lamp. What are you doing with the genie lamp?
Sorry,
Oh.
I didn't catch anything that was said.
Oh, I was just bantering Alistar because he immediately rolled to investigate the room instead of actually looking around the room itself.
Investigate. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll
But your
investigate.
roll will go with it, but you are moving around. So basically take a quick moment, walk around the area, take in the scene. As you guys heard the snake said, they'd rather you absorb, like take your first personal opinion before the actual story is told, because she feels like it'll skew an opinion of the situation at
Ian says hi.
hand. It was transmitted. I can confirm.
I started just kind of like poking around the like weapons. There's like big chests underneath the shelves. It looks like under the weapons as well. I kind of like poke around those. Investigating. There's a bloody knife as well that I see, and a snake.
The snake's the shop owner.
That is the guy.
Oh, that's the guy. We've confirmed that that's the guy.
Yeah.
They have announced themselves as the owner of the shop. Yes. Slithering Wares is where you are present.
Slithering Wares, okay.
Alistar, with your 17, you do immediately pick up that this place is a mess. There is no ABC, no chronological, no number system, no inventory. Like, you don't even believe anything could be missing in a mess like this. You can put something here and it wouldn't even be added because of how probably incapable it's been inventoried. But they insist. But so far, that's your first opinion. Darko, you in this room.
This is disgusting.
Get a sense that this is probably where they stay. What's interesting in here is outside of the initial, what looks to be an alchemy table off to your right, or sorry, yeah, no, your left. You also see above here like a little station where they do a lot of writing, their own like kind of enchantments or some sort. But everything looks to be used for a humanoid. You're muted also, Darko, in case you respond.
And also, I don't know if it's like whenever I get close to this light, I hear an electricity sound effect or something like that.
Oh yeah, you see something upon the table. It looks like an item in which is hovering there with some kind of enchantment on it. You have no sense of what its purpose is, but it does give off a type of tune.
Hmm. And it's just hovering above the table.
Yep, giving off, emitting this like light. You get the sense that if you've tried to compare this to anything before, it's that one time you were next to a war forge.
I'm gonna look around on the table for something to poke it with.
Yeah, you easily find a slew of different things. Particularly, you find what looks to be like a screwdriver of sorts.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that and I'm just gonna like poke at it a little
As you
bit.
poke it, it kind of hovers back into place, almost in real life, magnetized, kind of like a floating glass kind of vibe. But otherwise, there's no reaction to you poking it. It kind of gives off like a and then continues its tune, in the sense that it is, active. The rest of you
I'm
guys,
gonna call
are you gonna
Oh,
call
go
out?
ahead.
Go for it. No, go
Yeah, I
for
was
it.
gonna call out for Bookman. Hey, Bookman, come down here. I got something to show you.
Fine, but I can't wait to look at these books. There's more books in here, thank goodness.
These amazing
I'm-
books and
I'm-
map is brought to us by Bailey Weekly, just so you guys are aware. But go on, Alistair.
The
I was
books.
actually talking about this floating ball here, but
Ball? What? There's books here.
this thing right in front of my face.
All right. What? Ooh, have I seen this before? Let me look in my memory banks.
As you look into your memory banks, you guys all hear within your minds this slithering tone. 1 second. Okay. You hear her respond to you each. Of course, Oster doesn't pick up much at this moment, but you guys all hear the slithering tone of this snake. You all may wish to look and investigate and gander at anything that welcomes you. This property is about acceptance. Darko, you were the first to experience this when you approached the door.
When I approached the door,
When you had approached the door, it opened
mm-hmm.
and allowed you in. So basically, she's informing you all to. You guys are free to go about what you need to do to investigate around, but just know that it's up to the property to allow you in any sense of stopping you. For you, Chosen, she goes, as I have informed you, I would prefer you all examine the scene before I subjugate you to opinion.
Where and what scene should Chosen start looking at first?
The entirety of this structure is, as long as welcomed, yours to search.
Are you not a part of the scene? May I not investigate you and your thoughts?
What do you wish to know?
What happened? Who accosted you?
Other than my opinions on that.
Hopen had told us that nothing occurred.
They found nothing, so I believe them to be incapable of discovering the truth. So I sent out another request. The mayor was kind enough to lend his ear and said he knew somewhere to post this job.
Mm. Calvin is alive then. Good to hear. Good to hear.
I was not aware that is his name. Good to know, Calvin. Seems like one.
Mm, 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 mm. Do not ever be in his debt, nor let him have a debt to you. Seem to be odd on how he
Mhm.
repay or how he ask.
I'll be sure to inquire more. Intriguing.
Mm. What was taken from shop? What harm was brought to you in shop?
To assist. I'm hoping you tell me.
Tell you what.
What was taken?
Chosen does not know what was here before coming here. Chosen don't know what was taken.
Perhaps you aren't the crew that Calvin thought you were.
Chosen have no clue what Kelvin think, nor does Chosen care. And Chosen think when starting any investigation, most important thing to know is who saw what happen. You look like someone who could have been here when something happened.
You Alistar and Darko, you hear, I see you throughout all.
Who gave it? You
I'm
don't
looking.
bring nothing.
You guys hear that in your heads as she responds to you, Chosen. I will tell you my tale, but just remember that. Keep an open mind. I was
Chosen is chosen. Mind always open.
wrong.
He have little asterisk. I'm not sure what you call him. You say I call him Mur. He big fluffy floaty thing with one eye. Chosen see lot of things.
I am not familiar with this, but
Hmm.
I tell about what happened here.
After
You,
story, I introduce you to Mur.
I appreciate meeting this man. I was robbed. You look like a fella that would have stopped him, or else. Had you been here at the same time. This thief. Marsh, you feel like a glare coming to your direction. This thief,
Glare?
like a glance, like you feel like eyes on you, even though your back is to the speaking individual. You know, you just feel like someone's looking, someone's watching you in a sense. You get
Okay.
this vibe. This individual, I tell you, took three things. One of them was myself. The other two, well, I sense them absent, but don't know what. And I need your help to discover that. But first, you must understand. Stop this thief. You must believe me. You guys all hear this.
Okay. Marsha's like, all right.
Yes. These are about water and fire again. I love those books.
What is he talking about?
I'm sorry, I must not have heard clearly. What was like he said that like someone came in that
So
I could have
there's a
stopped
thief.
him.
If you were
Okay.
present, perhaps you could have stopped them. But you must understand that this thief stole three things: themselves and two other things that they cannot basically clarify. Like they seem to sense what's in this building, and two things are missing, and they need your help figuring it out. But before you could, you have to believe them.
Before we could figure out what it is, we have to believe the snake.
The snake, yes.
Chosen have no reason not to believe you.
Yeah.
Like a place where only one person lives?
Yes.
Chosen believe. He believe he has the chosen. And he
Snakes
believe in
usually
you.
sleep in beds of this type?
Did you say snake? Sorry.
Snakes generally sleep in beds with pillows?
I have other shapes.
How big is this grate? Could you fit into this grate? Could you slip inside of it?
I don't like to discuss my capabilities, but I could fit there, yes. Though that is not why I sleep. Do not
Oh, calling yourself
insult
skinny,
me.
are you? That's right. It's quite fat. You wouldn't fit through this grate. No way.
As you wish to think. Give me a D100, Chosen.
Door opened. How is this possible? That door was definitely closed before.
Perhaps it found you needed to open your eye a bit
More to see here.
more. Chosen.
Be conscious of light.
You here, Chosen. Hey, yo. What's up, dude? I'm currently in the middle of a war. You mind if I pop back in when I get a chance? A lot of... Oh, that one just got decapitated. Man, this... I'm so glad you summoned me here. This place is great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, if you end up in any wars, let me know. This is fun.
Will do.
Then he checks out.
Got it. Mur is not present. He is too preoccupied by war currently.
Oh, what kind of war? What did he say? That's... He looks on his
Someone
website.
just got decapitated, and he was
Oh.
very interested in this.
Very good books. Capitation. He seems interested, but otherwise, kind of in its own head.
Saying this out loud, by the way. Hey, we seem to have two missing people here. There's clearly enough silverware for two, there's chairs for two, and there's a bed. None of these things are things Snake used, so he may not be the owner after all. Shall we kill him and take the shop? Say it in the room I'm with Darko in. I don't know who.
Oh, I don't know if I can hear.
I don't think I hear him, but
That's
Oh,
Darko.
you just- it's just me.
That's a you guys. Yeah, that's a you
Just me and
situation.
Darko right now. Maybe the snake if it can hear us.
of course he can hear you.
Darko.
No. Not at all.
All right then.
Definitely a bad
Definitely
plan.
leave him alone.
Yes, we will leave the shop immediately and not do
You are
any of
absolutely
what
right.
you
I'm
just
with
said.
you. You will leave now.
No,
Okay.
I want to put the hat on.
Go ahead and put the hat on. Marsh,
Put on the hat.
Marsh goes to put on the hat. As Marsh puts on the hat, I want to clarify something. Darko,
Oh,
another door opens. Well, not really a door. I apologize. You see, as Marsh puts on, this is like one of those scenes in a movie where it like shows like a quick moment and everything. Like it makes it look like it was Marsh putting on the hat that caused this entire bookshelf off to the right to move aside. You and Alistair are just in awe, like, what the fuck did we do to cause this? And Marsh is like, yeah, this fits me. I might buy it. I think I might buy it. You want to buy it. Marsh, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Hell yeah, I'm really good at those.
Darko stepped in only to say, "Wait, I gotta use the lube."
What is this?
Nice.
That was the wrong way.
Marsh, you absolutely want to buy this hat.
All right, I yelled down to the snake. I go, "Hey, snaky guy, how much for the hat?"
25 gold.
25 gold. Yep. Sure.
Sold. It looks great on you.
Thanks.
You caught for 25 gold, and the hat is yours.
Okay.
You feel really good about it buying this hat.
I look really good about buying this hat.
Darko and Alistar.
Into the front, kill the thing. I'm using
Oh,
signs.
fuck.
I'm using minor illusion to show him signs.
Who?
We're in this room, right? And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, but who's
Mhm.
showing signs too?
like,
Sorry.
my God, what did we
Oh, to
find?
Alistar. Oh, to
Sign
Darko. Got it.
is-
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Does
he's-
Darko respond with? Do you have minor illusion, Darko, or are you just talking to him in response?
I have. You know what I have? I have message? I believe.
Yeah, you could use that.
Let
You can talk
me.
direct to me in my brain. That's awesome.
I think
Yeah,
you
I
still have
do.
to speak for message though.
Yeah, like for
Whisper a
this.
message.
Or
Yeah.
you can whistle. I mean, that's still better than shouting.
Yeah.
Your guys'
That's fair.
call.
Okay. Can I like mutter under my breath, kind of thing?
Yeah, why not?
Sort of, more or less. All
course.
right. Yeah, I think it's. What the hell is this place? Do I need to say like? Yeah, it has only be. Yeah. Okay.
What this is, so I'm gonna have to investigate it. I can't. Oh.
You want to investigate? So Marsh, sorry, not Marsh, but he was talking. Darko, you tell Alistar what the hell is this place in his head, and Alistar, you hear this, you could respond to the message. You are aware of this. You guys both understand how the spell works. Otherwise, Alistar, you do wish to investigate.
What the hell that is? Like, I can't visually tell what it is.
What? Like
It
what's in
looks like
front of
a.
you, like the podium?
Oh, is that
Yeah.
a podium? Okay.
But it's a podium facing like a stone wall. Like there's nothing directly in front of it. There's no decorative. There's no frame. There's no picture. There's this glowing marking on the not glowing marking on the floor. Well, yeah, it's glowing marking on the floor, but it looks to be glowing due to the light that's all within the room. As you see these opulent like stones giving off this hue. You haven't really seen anything like this in the sense of natural nature. Darko. Well, wait.
Snake first? Question
Okay,
mark.
if one of you guys can help me recall, it's been a long time. Did anybody actually take in the view of that one back when you guys were at the library and you left the library, went into that little grove, and you guys Winnie the Pooh into the little cave thing and saw those big crab-looking things? Was it who was actually like who absorbed any of that information? Were Darko or Alistar present and seeing those glowing stones?
Yeah. Well, Marsh blacked out, so I don't know if you remember.
Chosen was the only one that saw floaty thingies.
And yeah, then unless you're in this room, then yeah, you guys have never seen anything of this nature.
Yeah.
But they're glowing rocks. They look like minerals, but they're glowing. They have some unique natural inlet.
I have a little.
You're talking about when we went inside the cave with the
Yes,
running
and you
water
guys were
that
on that
was
cliff.
coming
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's a throwback.
Yeah.
Chosen asked the snake, Mr. Snake, a chosen inspect bloody sword.
Yes. Though that is part of its magic. It's not the blood of the thief. I will show you.
Picks it up.
You look at it, and the blood, you know those Halloween knives you get that like look like blood when you tilt it or whatever with running water. Well, this one's different. I mean, it's like that, but basically the blood stays in the center of the blade at all times, but it's constantly like a fluid movement as you move it, and the light reflects on it. You see as if the blood itself is actually moving. You're not sure if it's the light or if it's the blood. It's pretty fucking crazy. but it constantly looks. You have no reason why. You don't know the rhyme or reason behind it, but that's basically what it is.
Put it down.
Put it down.
No interest to me. But what is this glowy purpley thing? Rainbowy mirror thing. I look at it, inspect this glowy, and then there's another glowy thing too.
Oh, you
So
mean this,
I want to inspect
the little gem right there?
this, and then I also want to inspect this.
You got it. So you want to inspect the little, the two glowing objects. So the
Yes.
first thing you see is like a multi-colored gem. There's a light that's coming from the base of this little gem, like at the little, like the little tri-point where it meets for all the hard edges. And then as it blooms up, you see the colors change into like this rainbow-esque. You're not even sure why it works that way, but if anyone in the room was, say, an alchemist or of something of that nature, would understand it being some kind of light reflection there thing. The other item, the green one, is a orb that has a diffused fog within it, and it glows out like a pulsing hue. Okay, Darko and Alistar are doing what?
We should leave now. What?
Wait, okay, what's going on in this room real quick?
We had already agreed to enter the front room and attack on 3.
We're trying to kill the snake.
So then
You
I
walk
walk
in.
into the room and I say,
Oh, we're leaving now. Goodbye.
Okay, you guys go to do a surprise attack as they're distracted. You got it.
Oh my god!
Wow! Go for it. Give me some damage on that.
Oh my god!
oh, that's great.
You guys just blast it. You fire, and then you fire a shocking grasp, and you fire a firebolt, and you just see this thing burn up. One second, let's throw on some effects. Let's see. let's get a visual on how quickly this just turns into shit. You just see it first catch a light, just like
You should leave now.
you see
in
like an
3,
electric pulse.
2, 1, and you're just
And
like,
then it starts and then it's like electrocuted, and you just see it just combine. It's just like, and it's like writhing, like it's just frustrated and going through so much pain and suffering, and just shrivels. And as you do, you see it almost wisp out like a fang, as if it was something someone had conjured.
Shit.
well done, my friend, well done.
I don't think this is over, but I
Go
guess we
investigate
can.
that back room now, safely.
Yes.
Oh, go take
when-
my 25 gold back that I paid for this.
I feel like that went a
And
lot better than I thought. it was
March grabs his 25 gold back.
Chosen.
How do you all
very,
like? How
Chosen
do
is
you all feel
very
about this
unsure.
hat?
Yeah,
What was
Chosen is
that?
very unsure of what just happened, but he does pick up the glowing orb and he puts it in his pocket and follows the
All
rest.
right,
No one asked any questions. Everyone's just like, yeah, this is fine.
you got it. You take the main orb.
Yeah, he's just
This is perfectly normal.
he's just
All
saw
right.
whatever happened and he just picks it up.
You guys,
Doesn't
1,
seem
2,
Jolly
3,
Roger.
step out and kapoof.
Just
You guys,
a-
do you guys tell any of your teammates as you guys just walk right back to the room?
No.
Let's go investigate.
Yeah, let's
no,
go back.
I see that and I just
Now we
walk.
can investigate in peace.
All right, give me an investigation check as you guys come to investigate this room now.
Yikes.
Quack.
Okay.
The owlbears stand guard essentially.
You got it. Oh man. Okay, okay. Marsh, Chosen, you realize that there's quite a few rooms to this structure, not what you had originally anticipated coming in.
Can't
What
find
the
shit.
hell?
Darko is
Anything.
very, very frustrated. He did all that work and still can't come up with anything. But Alistar, for you, you do find something very intriguing about this room. It seems to give you that sense of empowerment. Like if there was that one thing that was just out of reach to cast a spell, like let's say it was a level higher, you maybe could here.
room, it fills me with thirst. I feel like I could do almost anything here.
As I walk into the room, do I recognize the glowing rocks?
Give me a history check.
We know how this is gonna go.
Mm.
Every last one of us.
Yeah,
You guys are it goes perfect with the campaign. I mean,
The player,
you guys can remember
knows.
anything, but like, your guys' characters are just the worst at history checks. It's like canon in this game.
The
No
player
one can recall their
knows.
history. It's perfect. It's
Yeah.
what's really happened though. It's awesome.
the
Chosen thinks he remembers nothing. These rocks are very pretty, though, and he goes and like looks at them.
They're very glowy. What's up? What's going on with
I
yours,
want to
Steven?
study the floor because it seems like an interesting pattern.
Yes. As you look at the floor, it looks to be multiple circles broken into something that is very familiar to yourself. Darko, you actually would recognize this if you took the time, but because your investigation was so bad, you're just too blind to it, unless Alistair brings it to your attention. But it looks to be an encryptoline marking of an original schools of magic circles, showing the center being where they all come together with an unknown combine, because everything comes from something.
Probably will notice because I'd be surprised if he sees me like just like touching the floor and like he doesn't recognize anything.
You just see Alistair blocking half of the view every time you try to look at it, and you're just like, whatever. Like, just do let me get a good look anyways.
The bookman doing weird shit again.
There, I'm gonna all this. It's very interesting.
While he's doing that, I investigate this like altar thing.
You check out this altar thing, and again, well, now for you, there's no decorative sense. There's no picture frame in it. It goes about 10 or so feet to the ceiling. You don't even know who would want to stand at a podium and look at a brick wall. It just doesn't make sense. But here it is.
Time to collect some books.
Mm.
How many books can I carry? Like 9?
You have your satchel with you?
9?
Whatever it's a backpack is what they call it.
Are you carrying books on you?
Yeah,
Probably.
no, I have 3 on me.
So I'll say you can carry like 4 additional books.
Right.
These are bigger books than your usual stuff.
Tombs here. Tomes?
Tomes. Tome Raider.
Nice.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. 4 big books, please.
So you take 4 more tomes. Anything else for the rest of you guys?
I do see some fancy ass maces.
They're very polished and clean. You're not certain of any benefit to them, but you do see very nice maces.
I'm gonna take the fucking lamp too, the genie lamp. I don't know if it's a genie lamp, but that's what I'm gonna call it.
Got it. You take the hopeful genie lamp.
Before we take off, I take that little hand mirror. I just take a quick look at myself. Look at how handsome I am.
You look at yourself, and you get this. You get the same blue hue glow. Like it's you're not sure if it's supposed to lighten you up or not, but it lightens you up, and you're like, if I was an odd cerulean turquoise, I'd look okay still.
I take it and pocket the mirror.
You pocket the mirror.
Are any of these daggers on the counter like super ornate or anything like that?
Other than the serration, no.
No. Looking for something ceremonial.
Oh,
Yeah, March
in
walks
the
over.
sense of
He goes,
ceremonial, you'd probably those are Darko. Let's be real. You know that those are usually custom requested and made for your ceremonial need.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, finding one in a shop is like, they're into some shady business at their base.
Cast sending.
Dude,
To know.
what do you tell him?
Let me cast it first.
5 words. I like counting these down.
Is it 25? Yeah.
Settings. Okay.
Cut him off. So we only heard 5.
It's 25, right?
Yeah, but it cut off Ian. So when he spoke, he said 5 words. I love counting it down.
5 words. 5. You get 5.
J.R. Crew commandeered arcane shop in Cape Crow. Please send someone to watch shop. We are taking over.
One city at a time.
The shop.
Right? Taking over the shop.
Thank you.
Threw a thank you in there.
2 more. Go for it.
No meek.
Perfect.
Well, Meek was my first choice. I don't like the way this sounds. Kobolds will do. Let us hope no repercussion.
3 more.
He ends it there.
Boo.
I looked at the rest of the crew. Chosen talk to no. He send Cobalt to shop. Shop is ours now.
Excellent, excellent. Let me just cast a lock on the front door so not just any fool will come in and steal all of our goods.
Yeah,
Take
can you imagine someone coming in and just stealing our stuff?
shit.
Just like us.
Just coming in, killing the shop owner, and taking. So I'm gonna cast Arcane Lock on the front door once we leave. Take a while.
Okay.
Though. You guys can go by your.
Yeah. Okay. So we head out. I
Okay.
grabbed.
So
I grabbed
is someone
the
gonna
mirror.
open the door?
I grabbed the mirror and the lock. Or
The
not the lock,
What
but
lock? You mean the
not
orb?
the lock.
The orb.
Yeah,
The green orb. Yeah.
I will
Door is
be.
locked.
I will be first to. It looks like the door's locked.
The door is locked.
Yeah. Bummer. Bummer.
Forget how to use doors? I'll fix this. Stand aside.
Chosen think you need to do something to unlock it.
Simply
Probably should not have killed the shop owner. That
just
probably
You
wiggle
best
the
for the job.
handle, you fools. Wiggle the handle, and then screw this. I cast stone shape to make my own door.
Wait, you cast what? Stone shape?
Yeah.
It's a wood object.
All the walls look like stone to me.
Yeah, the walls. This is a
I
door.
do it on the wall then. I do it on whatever stone that I see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You do it on the wall. Okay. You
Well, I'll
cast it
make
on the
my own
wall,
door.
and you make your own door. And as you do, you see more stone on the other side.
Oh shit. I love it. I open the door and there's just stone. How did we go underground?
What the shit?
Alistair, don't you know how to get rid of magic stuff? This seems like magic to me. You Chosen.
All right. Let me try. Humna. And dabba 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 do dabba dabba do. I cast it.
What do you cast it on? What are you touching?
Sure.
Or what are you pointing at? What are you focusing on trying to dispel?
Doors lock magic.
Okay. Roll me a d20, please. Or what level are you casting it at?
So it's level 3.
Standard. Okay, roll me a d20.
Do I get any efficiency bonus or something?
Absolutely not.
God damn, we're gonna be stuck here forever.
Oh yeah, I assume your spell what's your spell modifier? I mean, it's still not going to give you any help, right?
Isn't it the DC equals 10
3.
plus spells level? So
Yeah, and you rolled a
you don't-
5. But what's your spell
you don't-
modifier?
You don't roll. You
It's
do
plus 4
DC 10
modifier.
plus 4, so it'd be 14, wouldn't it?
Well, where do you
Just
get a 4? You don't know the spell level.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't know
I know.
spell.
No, he would have to roll like a spell attack modifier against it. So his modifier is
Oh, Okay.
You would technically use your spell attack modifier, but
Plus
it's
4 wouldn't matter.
it's a
It'll
plus
be
4.
good.
Yeah, so you still don't make it. You cast it and you instantly get a there's magic for sure, but you instantly get a refusal. You're like, well, fuck, like definitely didn't put enough oomph into that one.
This is a pretty strong spell they have here. I might need to use something a little stronger than my dabba dabba do, whatever it was that I cast. Spell magic.
Well, let Chosen give you a little bit more oomph, and a pat on his back and give him a little bit of what do I give him? I give him a little bit of blessing, or not blessing. I don't have blessing on, I guess.
Guidance.
I give you guidance.
Do you try again, Alistair?
Sure. What it works for? Do I feel something? Do I like? Is there a reason for me to want to like try again?
Oh, you failed. You absolutely know your dispel magic didn't
I know
succeed.
I failed, but do I feel something from his guidance that makes me do it this
Oh, it's up to you. I mean, he's just telling. He just knows that you failed, so he's saying, "I'm helping you." Like if you want, he thinks you're trying again. He doesn't know what you're doing. I mean, you're Alistair. You know,
Helping
not like you're announcing yourself.
I feel guided from his.
Let the blessings of the god of Myrrh provide you the oomph you need.
Sam, you're good at speeches. All right, then I'll try again.
Actually, I don't pat you on the back. I squish your tush.
Oh my! Oh,
give you a little,
you've done
give
this
you a
for me before.
little tush pinch.
All right, then I will try any day for you. What's the bonus? 4?
1d4.
D4.
1d4. 1d4. So at least a +1. If not, +4 more.
Get +1. Ooh, you cast it.
With
You
his
feel this whole
modifier, right?
You feel the yeah, he passes it. You feel this entire thing just boom, you hear this lock open, or at least undo.
Susan, you squish me in all the right places.
Chosen did nothing. This is all Alistar. He just needed the extra oomph.
Marsh goes, well, let's open the door before it locks itself again.
You open the door, and you guys all step back out into Cape Cod.
I locked that son of a bitch up.
Need to lock this son of a bitch up.
I look for Hopin again.
He is well, you guys have to be kind of like running around town for that because he's not necessarily in the same like he's in town.
Yeah, no, I just go look for him.
Okay, as you go gander for him, you do end up finding him. He is by the Thornton and Gypsy area right down here.
Yep, I go find him.
As you head down.
Hopin.
Yes.
First time Hopin probably right about this shop.
So you found nothing.
We found something, turned out to be nothing, and we took care of it.
I am glad that even a skilled crew like yourselves can do things with nothing.
Yes. Either way, our crew
You
did
got it,
more than
Alistair.
your crew.
Okay.
Thank you, Hopin. Thank you, Hopin, for your assistance.
Of course, I do my best.
Walk away.
Alistair has declared the password squishy booty to get in.
If anybody wants it, that's not of the Jolly Roger crew.
That's hilarious.
And that I mean, yeah, you guys went in to look at a crime scene and became the criminals of a new scene altogether. So
How you do it?
at the moment, you guys have locked a crime scene under a new lock of investigation by a completely new authorization of authority.
Our crime scene now.
Somebody help me with a sign that says under new management, the Jolly Roger.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
Please,
god, I love it.
You
Can
guys
Can you mold
eventually
Earth to like put
I
the
can.
words in front of it to say under new management?
I don't know if
Yeah,
it'd
like
be, yeah.
yeah, you could pop them out of the ground, kind of like mold them like a clay. It'd be like people have to walk by to see it, obviously, unless you kept doing it to lift them up every couple feet. But for sure, you could do like a little outside dirt hedge.
It's like welcome
It says
to Alamo.
under new management. Yeah, do it.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
Under new
classy.
under
They got
under new
landscaping
management.
done. To
Yeah, they got
let people know that.
landscaping of dirt for under new management. You got it. And now you guys at the moment commandeered a magic shop. I'm not sure what direction we're going to take that in, but we will see. As these
This
two
will be
people
where
decided to just
jealousy lives.
murder an owner, let's just walk into the back end of the room and shoot him. Let's just, I mean, sounds cool, right? Let's do it. Yeah. Knuckle punch. Let's go, guys. Like, yeah, right when the DM's talking to the other player, let's just blast them. Like,
I mean, that it was clear what they were doing the
yeah,
entire
it
time,
was,
but like,
it was clear. It was just beautiful how they rolled so well. Everything just really, I mean, you guys are so good at like accidentally failing these things. It was amazing how perfect it just went in succession. There was no like, oh fuck, we didn't think of this. Like there was no plan for failure. It was only success, and that's all that happened. So that was beautiful.
For once.
So
We don't know still happening there, but
we will go ahead and wrap
no one's
it up
gonna send
right
us
here.
no one's gonna send us requests ever again
Oh
after
my
this.
God. We're gonna wrap it up right here. You guys have let know that you have commandeered the job in which he sent you on. We'll see what happens when you guys discuss this with him.
Yeah.
Hopin has been informed by Chosen that he is incapable and inefficient, and he did not complete the previous job that was given to him, but it was handled by you guys. So you basically walked up to him and said, "You're welcome," and he accepted it. And we'll catch this up. We'll, if you guys wish to do anything else in the Cape Crowd while you guys are here, pop it in the Discord. Otherwise, you guys can announce when you guys head back outside of the travel channel, and we'll catch Henry up on what's going on. We'll assume that he stayed at the tavern for this incursion and was just managing stuff there. We will also get into a couple upgrades because Neek is now a supervisor, folks. This is big news. There is going to be celebration to come. You will see.
This is the best decision that we've ever made at this point.
It's the first time he slept. This is the first time he slept in the little hovel with all the other kobolds without a dagger too close to him. I'll just put it that way. He feels a little bit more at home.
That's funny.
But otherwise, good night. And new time. Try to remember. I know it'll come in naturally, some of us, but 7:00. It's an hour difference. It's favored to a lot of us for time zone purposes and in general. And it lets us all go home no later than 10, I think. Well, outside of two of you guys, particularly Marsh. But no worries. At least it's not 1 or 2 a.m., whichever one it isn't. So it's some improvement. But always appreciate you being here. And we got fun things coming. Alistar, hit me up for your next assignment. Otherwise, you guys have a good night, and we will catch up next week.
Good night, guys.